Jain. Something's wrong with your Discord. This stream packet to कैसा sound कर रहा है? But then how does static happen in audio device? So basically, जब static is a form of analog anomaly, ठीक है? अगर analog connection रखते हो, static होगा. Which is to say कि मैं analog device use ही नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Price, Captain Price था. नहीं, मैं मजाक का बात, तूने बोला था कि ऑडियो अच्छा नहीं था, वो समझ गया मैं. बट यू कैन कम टू माय स्ट्रीम. हेलो. 305 मिनट पे मैं उससे पहले आता हूँ. मैं जा रहा लाइव. कर रहा है क्या? कस्टम गेम करेगा तो मैं पक्का बुला लूँगा ब्रदर, ठीक है? And this is just for Mohit. Mohit, my sound is crisp as fuck right now. I don't know what's happening with Discord. I have no clue about it. मैं क्या बोल रहा भाई? सेम इनपुट लगा हुआ है. इट इज डिस्कॉर्ड. मैं रिस्पॉन्ड कर सकता हूँ. इट विल मेक माय साउंड मडी, बट मे बी तुझे नॉइज ना आए. थैंक्स. ओके, वैलोरेंट खोलता हूँ. आई मीन तू मुझे वॉच ओवर्स दे रहा है. ये डीएम जा रहा है. Adam Mehraj, bro, can you make Iron immortal in 7 days live stream and carry me, please? I beg you, brother. There's a guy in chat. Nice chat. So down for rank. Oh, Discord. हाँ हेलो. हाँ मैं वो रिस्पॉन्ड कर दिया था बिकॉज स्टैटिक तुम लोग बोल रहे हो. बट स्टैटिक इज समथिंग दैट ओनली हैपेंस इन एनालॉग डिवाइसेस. डिजिटल डिवाइस में जहाँ एनालॉग पार्ट होगा वहीं पे हो सकता है. When it starts, I do when it starts. Need chat box. ये कब का है? अभी का है? सेपियन देबू सब आ गए? Wait, guys, I need to figure out my chat box. This is not working properly. Okay, yeah, अभी का है. Cool, I got it. आवाज बेटर आ रही है ना देबू? ये हाँ, पता नहीं डिस्कॉर्ड का लफड़ा है. मनन का देखते हैं. मोहित म्यूट कर लेना, तेरा आवाज लीक हो रहा है. हाँ नहीं, आवाज लीक हो रहा है तेरे माइक से. हाय देबू. हाँ ठीक है. हेलो. मोहित ये कर रहा है क्या? कस्टम्स कर रहा है तो वेट कर लेते हैं. आज तू है क्या ऑनलाइन? ऑनलाइन कौन कौन है? आ जाओ, सब आ जाओ, पूरे मॉड्स आते हैं। हाँ, वो क्लास है अभी। Brother, this is going to be so annoying. क्या? Yeah, I need to set Valorant. Yes, आ रही है। Yeah, sure. Stream पे तो muted ही है। Stream मैंने ऑन ही नहीं किया अभी तक Discord desktop। I have no clue what we are doing, but let's just continue. Class attend with me, I guess. Camera feed. What? I'll get camera feed. Jokes on you, Simon. I'm not even flat. Lot of people here. Why is my camera not working though? हाँ आ रही है। हम्म 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 ओके, मैं उसको बैन कर रहा है सर्वर से। दैट्स वेरी that's so disrespectful, brother. That's not even cool. तू muted है। Yep, he deserved it. आज मेरे साथ क्लास कर। यप। हाँ, चल क्लास कर मेरे साथ, मजा आएगा। भाई हम लोग यहीं पर है, नीचे कभी गए ही नहीं। चल तू ले गया, नेवर माइंड। मेरा स्ट्रीमर मोड आया, हम चुप तो नहीं चला। क्लास करो मेरे साथ, अब मजा करो। Good afternoon, ma'am. Happy Ugadi, ma'am. Happy Hindu New Year to everyone else.
क्लास मस्ती मार रहा है।
क्या? भाई गॉड, मैम कुछ पूछ रही है। मैम, it was judge case laws, and we covered like till Chief Justice of India's salary. That is what reeks in my mind right now.
And all we saw.
अबे
Okay, after that, we saw the tender, like how many years you're going to be there, and after that, and also we saw the removal of the judge in the Supreme Court. That is the
ये
impeachment
माइक सही
process.
हो रहा है कि
So everyone remember that?
I do. But anyway,
The impeachment
कौन भाई
process.
कौन?
Others link.
भेज तो दिया.
Okay. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
आ रहा है आदर्श आ रहा है
कहाँ? नेक्स्ट ये जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा.
अभी तो नहीं है अभी वो एक कॉम्पी खेल के जाएगा
हाँ तो उसका खत्म हो जाएगा ये. ब्रिटिश हो.
देबुआ अपन दोनों आते हैं जब तक
भाई नहीं भाई पढ़ने दे मुझे.
साढ़े
सब गेम में आऊंगा डायरेक्ट.
बोतली से
भाई कल एग्जाम है भाई समझ आ.
हाँ पढ़ ले
Yeah, I can mute myself. Wait.
Can anyone tell?
Ma'am, impeachment of Chief Justice. So it has to be,
Impeachment.
yeah, it has to be carried out by 2/3 votes of the houses, and it's based on a allegation, and it has investigation has to be carried out as well, apart from just being voted out of the office.
Okay. Others?
और क्या बोलना है बोल.
It's all 3 point मैंने बोल दिया.
Why there is no response?
Because I don't know. Obviously.
This is the impeachment process. Then coming to the next topic we have is judistication of Supreme Court. What is judistication?
The field, in this case, it is the field of the power of the Supreme Court, where it can exercise its power.
Yes. So basically, justification is nothing but the power is given to the particular court. It's not only for the Supreme Court. Even when we talk about the lower courts, not all the courts are take all the cases. For example, if it is something related to divorce and all, a family court is going to take. If it is something criminal cases, a criminal court is going to be taken. So we have that is what we call as a judistication. The power is given to the each court. So based on that particular cases will be taken up and handled. Coming to the judistication of Supreme Court, totally you have your around 5 different kinds of judistication. The first one we have is the original judistication. Okay. So what it is, the original jurisdiction means here the high courts have only the high court, that is the Supreme Court, has a power to take up the cases whenever there is a dispute between the central and the state. Okay, whenever there is a issues which is happening between the central government and the state government, if the issues are more, if the things are not going to be smooth, then that period of time the Supreme Court will take up the cases and handle the particular case. So why I'm trying to tell there could be a disputes between the central and the state. So do you in a lawmaking process there are few lists. There is union list, state list, and concurrent list. Few what is happening now. There could be a clash, so that could be creating a problem between the both of the government. So that particular places the jurisdiction, that is the Supreme Court, is the one who comes as an intermediator. He stands in the middle and tries to solve the issues. So mostly we can try to tell no other government is going to take up the issues. Not even the high courts of any other state is also doesn't take the cases. Only the Supreme Court will voluntarily take the cases and give the justice. And one more thing is, and if there is any disputes between two different states, if state 1 and state 2, if there is any issues, so those cases can also be taken by the Supreme Court Comes under one of the issues. And one more is, it's not like you're appealing. Okay, always remember there is no concept of appealing. Voluntarily the Supreme Court will take up the cases whenever the issues is happening. But what I can try to tell, that if there is any issues related to constitutional, related to any other matter, so that pa- parliaments or ruling, those cases and all the Supreme Court will take. But there are few cases where the Supreme Court doesn't come, though if there is a conflict. For example, related to this water and also related to the financial issues, those issues and all the Supreme Court doesn't interfere. So it expects they themselves have to solve the issues and go for the smooth running of the government. Okay, so that is what we call as the original jurisdiction. So original jurisdiction is nothing but a disputes between the state to state, or a state and the central government. If there is any dispute, the Supreme Court voluntarily comes and try to take up the case and give the justice. Clear? So next we have is the writ jurisdiction. What is writ?
I don't know, man. No clue.
Can anyone tell what is writ? Okay,
Yeah.
writ is a quick remedy against injustice, or a device for the protection of rights of citizen against any encroachment by the government authority. So writ is nothing but it is a kind of a justice that you're going. It's kind of a remedy you're giving for the, if there is any punishment, if there is anything which is going wrong. Mostly writ has been given for the fundamental rights. Whenever any citizen is not getting his fundamental rights, he may approach the High Court or the Supreme Court, and he can ask for the writ. So in writ we have different types. One is we have this habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, or certiorari. So different kinds of writs. Okay, we have a full topic what is writ. So in this, what is basically is whenever it's kind of a defending your fundamental rights. Whenever the citizen is not getting your fundamental rights, he may go to the High Court and also can ask for the writ. Also, and also you can go for the Supreme Court and ask for the writ. So when the writ has been issued, they will take up the cases and they give justice. So the major goal of the judiciary is to make sure the fundamental rights is given to all the citizens. If anyone is not getting a writ, he may move to the courts and ask for the writ. So always remember, even high courts can issue the writ and also the Supreme Court. But coming to the power with the writs, what is happening here is the High Court has a major power, because a writ can be issued only for the fundamental rights in the Supreme Court. Okay, keep in mind, a Supreme Court can give the writ only for the fundamental rights, whereas the High Court can give the writ for fundamental rights and also the other rights related to the Constitution. So, if relating to the any other matters, also the writ can be issued by the High Courts. So you can see here the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court can enter a application under Article 32. So by using the Article 32, the writs can be issued. The enforcement of fundamental rights in sometimes treat as the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. So the party agreed has a direct right to directly move to the Supreme Court by presenting a petition instead of coming to the High Court. So there are two ways. One, you can go to the High Court, held straight away. Also, you can move to the Supreme Court. You no need to go to the any lower courts for taking up the writs. Okay. Only the Supreme Court has the power to give the writs. Only the Supreme Court and the High Court has the power to issue the writs, not the other small or other courts, subordinate courts. They doesn't have the power. So next we have is appellate. So appellate jurisdiction. What do you mean by the term appellate? Appeal.
Uh, they are asking for some kind of judgment.
Generally, appeal means
Asking or
asking. Hmm. So whenever there is a case which is happening in lower courts, it could be any level of court, and if you feel like there is a for example, it could let me tell in the high courts your case is happening, and you feel like the justice is not being given. So what is happening is you can appeal to the Supreme Court to ask for the justice. So that is what we call as a appellator. So but here also you have certain condition, only those cases can be appealed to the Supreme Court. Okay, always remember only certain cases which has been taken by
लिक्विड
the
नहीं
high
है
courts or
भाई,
other
मैं
small
वैलोरेंट
other lower
खेलने जा
courts,
रहा था,
only few cases can be
मैं
appealed to the
वैलोरेंट खेलने
higher
जा
Supreme
रहा था,
Court, not all the cases. The
and
first
then
thing
I
is
realized that I have
appeal
this
in
class.
constitutions matter questions. So whenever though we always try to tell
इसके
coming
बाद
up
भी
with
एक
the
class है,
laws
but I will
or
be able to play
related
like
to
1 or 2
any
matches
doubts
in
with the
between.
constitutions matter, which is having between the a kind of disputes between the high courts and the Supreme Court. So all these issues what happen, you can appeal to the Supreme Court. So first thing is related to the constitution matter, about what is the meaning of the particular sentence, about making the law, relating if there is law is been already issued. You can also ask up the questions like how this law is been is a fundamental rights has been maintained, or this law comes under constitution or not. So those matters can be appealed to the Supreme Court. And next is you can appeal civil
क्या कर रहे हो?
related matters. So probably if a
मिनट
high
का
court is
चालू
given
हुआ,
with the one judgment with the civil cases, and if you
एक
feel
चलो
like
एक मैच
the
देखते हैं
justice is
भाई,
be not given, then you can appeal to the
कॉम्पी खेलूंगा.
Supreme Court for regarding the civil cases. And similarly, even the criminal cases, criminal related matters can also be appealed. Okay,
माइक किसका लीक
first
हो रहा है?
it's a constitutional related, that is making the questions regarding the law or the law which is existing, the questions regarding that. Next is the civil cases, next is the criminal cases, and fourth is appeal you can do based on the
How
special
will you
leaves
know कि
we
मैं
try
किस
to tell.
college में हूँ?
That is the judgment is given in any court.
How will
Okay,
you know?
there is a certain judgment is given, and you really feel
Anyway,
like
I'm
that
covering the
judgment
most
you
of the
need to
content
appeal.
with my face
So in that
itself.
particular
So कुछ
cases
leak भी
also
नहीं हो
a
रहा है.
special cases can also be appealed. But here what is happening is only certain few Supreme Court cases, not the military courts, not the military related cases can be appealed. Okay, the fourth one we try to tell is a special leave. Only these 4 condition cases can be appealed to the Supreme Court. Civil case, constitutional, civil. Okay. You can see here, the Supreme Court is the highest court for appeal from all courts in the territory of India. It's not only to succeed the Federal Court of India, but also replace the British Privy Council and highest court of appeal. It's primarily the court of appeal and has a power to hear the appeals against the judgment of the lower courts. That is based on the judgment which is given the lower courts, you can appeal to the higher courts. So it is coming under 3 heads. One is a case related to the interpretations of the constitutions. One is a civil cases, a criminal cases. Okay, and next you have this is the third appellate jurisdictions. Okay, remember in jurisdictions you have totally different types. The first one is the original jurisdiction, so that is going to discuss about the disputes between the state and the central, or the state to state issues, I can tell. And second one we talk about the writ, that is writs given to the fundamental rights. And third we have is the appellate. And fourth one we have is advisory jurisdiction. What is the advisory means?
It can provide advices to lower courts.
Advises to
Lower courts and the lower courts into the houses, maybe.
lower courts to the houses.
As it's, I can even see a president, so I will also say president of the India.
Okay. So here what is happening here is
I will tell it to that
President
you-
of
okay.
India. So we know
okay, brother.
President has a huge authority
Brother.
and the power to whenever
I
we
don't
discuss about
think
the
you
law.
know.
Because he
I
is the
have
executive who
perfect
is going to put the
attendance.
signature, right?
I'm
So
aware
what
to
is
the
happening
entire
here is,
fucking
so
class,
whenever there is
and
any
I am
kind
the
of
only one
doubt,
who's
whenever the
aware in the
president
entire
is
class.
having, he can just go to
If
the
you
Supreme
tell
Court and ask
teachers
for
that
the
I am playing
clarification.
games,
So
they
that is
won't
the
even
question
care
related to the
because they know
law.
what's happening.
Okay, or anything something because he may not know all the things which is there in the constitution, because you won't sit and read the constitution's ideology. Only the Supreme Court know very clearly in the form of a judicial review what can be there within the constitution, what is not in the constitution, those and what is fundamental rights, and in which way the fundamental rights is given to the citizen. He has the judicial reviews, that is the Supreme Court will have a in-depth knowledge. So whenever the president has a doubt related to the law, Though I was telling the law, the Supreme Court will sit and will discuss, but still the president can go and ask, take the advice from the Supreme Court, the related to the law question he can ask, and also to know the public importance. And also you can discuss about the pre-constitutional treats or agreement or any dispute, something related to the doubts he have. So those things and all you can talk to the Supreme Court to give for the advice. So in that period of time, we try to tell that they have to, the advice has to be given to the president whenever the president is been required. Okay, so probably if he asks for one particular article, in this article he is going to ask a doubt. Probably he may ask what is this actual meaning of it, or are they disturbing the fundamental rights, or it is coming in the constitution or something. He can ask it, and the advice also will be given by them. So the one more major power is whatever the advice is given by the Supreme Court, it is not compulsory that the president has to follow according to it. He just may sit and listen, or he can ask it, but he has a power to take his own decision. So it doesn't mean that he have to do accordingly what has been given. So that is what we have as an advisory jurisdiction. So it's nothing but a Supreme Court. It shall have advisory. It gives opinion or any question of law or fact of public importance, as may be referred in the constitutions by president. This is known as called as a presidential reference. Clear? But always remember, this advisory jurisdiction is different from the decision making power of the court. So here they just give the advice. The Supreme Court may access a
Arden is
matter and
not a
decide whether
40%
he wants
student. He
to
scored
give the
more than the
opinion
last
or the same or
semester
not. Therefore, the
exams.
Supreme Court has a power to refuse
But
giving
he is the one
opinion
who
as
plays
well.
game to
But
late
what
to
is
the
happening
classes.
here is, so
Like as
likewise,
you
it's
said,
the
I am
president
playing
to
game.
accept
If I'm
or
not
reject
playing
the
games,
advice
he
of the
does.
Supreme Court. But one of the counts is almost every time the advice is accepted. So whatever the advice is given by the Supreme Court, they may listen or they may not listen. That's up to the president. But most of what is happening, the advice is accepted. He can also reject the advice what has been given. So that is not going to create any of the issues. Okay, these are the few jurisdictions of the Supreme Court. Again, this also is a few cases. This is again your understanding. You can just go through it.
Any
You
question
can just
of
go
law may
through it
be
and let me
referred
know
to
if you
the
have any
Supreme
doubt in
Court for
this.
its opinion if the President considers that the question is of such a nature and of such public importance. The opinion given by the Supreme Court on such a reference is not binding upon the
It's the same
government.
thing. Okay,
I had to
this is
complete
all
that.
we have for the Supreme Court. Clear with the Supreme Court? So next
Give
we
me
have
2
is the High
minutes.
Court. So
Give me
clear
2
with the
minutes
Supreme
to
Court, right? You
read,
have any
man.
doubt regarding that?
Ma'am, you will be providing those presentations, right?
Yeah.
Sure, ma'am. No issues then.
If no, you have doubts.
I do not, ma'am. I just wanted to read those slides so I can read them later anyway.
Okay. Anyway, I'll share the slides. What about the first two slides has been shared? First two you need?
Yes, ma'am. We need all of them.
Or the other faculties has been shared?
They did not. They did not. We had 4 faculties. Like you're the 5th, I guess. They did not.
Okay. I'll share.
Yes, ma'am. We basically had 4 or 5 teachers, so and most of them just repeated the same thing, so we didn't really get any material.
ये class में देख लो
Repeated
guys.
the same thing in the sense?
In the sense, like one teacher would teach this, and then the next one would come and be like, "Okay, you know what? I'm still going to do this topic."
We
And
had
it just,
we had
like-
both the houses, upper and lower houses, just running for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks straight.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, hereafter I don't think so you'll have that confusion. Probably I'll be taking the classes. If not, there is one more faculty. I think the faculty would have taken the classes initially, I guess. We may share it, that's it. Probably as much possible I'll take the class. Okay. So apart from this, you're clear with the Supreme Court, right? Moving to the next topic we have is the High Court. So what do you know about this High Court?
High courts have state level jurisdiction, ma'am. They are 25 in India.
Okay, they are state level. Okay.
There are 25 of those in India, and they have separate benches depending on states. So some states have like combined high courts, so they will have separate benches at separate locations.
Okay. Yes.
That's about it, ma'am. That's I made up my bits.
Okay, coming to the high courts. So it has been very definedly said that every state can have their high courts to take up their jurisdiction cases and all. So that's why we try to tell. So every state, that is the highest court in each state. So coming to the powers, we can try to tell High Court is it's a highest court in the heat state. And also, what is happening is here also we have a common High Court. So,
Wait,
so our constitution
I
is
cannot
not
delete
said like
from
it's
here.
compulsory you have to have a High Courts for heat state. They can go up with the common
I mean
courts also,
spelling
like
galat hai, it
two
won't
states or
detect.
two or more states can also have a single High Courts. So depending upon the cases which they get, according to that, they may have the High Courts. So initially, coming back to the a survey, we can try to tell in 1862 itself we started to have high courts. That is only to few states, Kolkata, Bombay, Madras. This were the states which they had this icon, and right now we
I
call
mean
it as a
Bihar was
presidential
like
court
so. It was
of
just
these
Bengal,
three
right?
states.
So the Bengal was
Then later
covering
in
everything from
1886 only
Bangladesh
we
present day.
had one more high court in Allahabad.
But
Then later,
we'll answer that later.
currently
So
in
current Bihar,
2020, we can
Jharkhand,
try to
parts of
tell there
Uttar
are
Pradesh,
totally 25
Odisha,
high
and
courts we
current
have, and
Bangladesh
in
and
that we
Bengal.
have four
Everything
common
was
courts.
Bengal
So
back then.
two states
So
are
only
sharing up
Kolkata.
the common courts.
How many times you went
This
on it?
high
Let's
courts
see.
concept and
It's
all was
about
being discussed in the article 214 to
like
213, the
just
part
taking out new
4
girls.
of
It
the
will be like
constitutions.
6 or 7 times.
Why we try to tell
With my ex, like
they are
I
having the
would say
common codes is
30
because
times maybe.
if cases are very less, and if the population is less and the cases are not that much more enough, so hence they started to have a common ICODs so that the money can be reduced. Instead of
All right.
appointing for each high courts, we have to have judges and chief justice, followed by many other judges. So all this all these things can be reduced if you have a common high courts. They can just share up the common codes. So, do you know any
Simon
examples
dubious,
of
right?
any common high courts? The courts which are shared by two or three states?
I'm pretty sure it will be Punjab and Haryana as well as Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh.
Yes. Punjab and Haryana is having the common courts. And what is this next? Chhattisgarh and
Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh.
Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh. Okay, but still we have two more.
I mean, we should have Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. They also split it. And Bihar and Jharkhand, I cannot say. Ranchi High Court exists, so yeah. What will the rest? So right now, I will say Telangana and Andhra Pradesh.
No, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, they don't have the common high courts. They
Yeah.
have their separate courts.
So we have one remaining, ma'am, because UP Uttarakhand, MP Chhattisgarh, and Punjab Haryana. I think. What about
Punjab,
Jammu and
Haryana.
Kashmir?
No,
Jammu and
Jammu and no, even they don't have common high courts. Let me check. So everyone kindly check what are the common high courts we have, okay? Just have a look at it, and currently how many
There are 6, ma'am. So Bombay
6 high courts?
Yeah, so Bombay High Court, Bombay controls Maharashtra and nearby territories. Madras High Court, so I think that will be Madras and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Kerala High Court, Punjab and Haryana High Court, Kolkata High Court, and Guwahati High Court.
6
I'm
common high
googling.
courts
Yes,
we have.
see.
Okay.
She asked us to check. I am googling. Yes.
Way back, I saw it was 4 on.
Hello. Hello.
हेलो
Yeah, ये प्रियांक
Jammu
जैन कौन है?
Kashmir and Ladakh.
क्यों
नहीं डीएम करना था उनको.
ये है देखो ये पीजे है ना पीजे
Okay,
एडमिन में
kindly
पीजे होगा एक
everyone kindly have a note of it, like how
Thanks,
many
TJ.
common high
Okay,
codes
okay.
and we have,
Yeah.
and what is the reason
yeah.
of
Are
having the common high codes.
admins, I
Why
think
they
so
can
you
have
have
the
everyone numbers. Can
separate
you
high codes
confirm
to the
this whose
each
number
stage.
is this?
Kindly just go through it.
Uh,
75
And
दो दो दो
seven
मिनट
two
coming
दो
to
one.
मिनट
the
दो मिनट
next
दो
part,
मिनट
that
नीचे
is the
नीचे नीचे आके
organization
बताओ
of a
मेरे
high
को
code.
नहीं कोई
So
ना,
how the
बस लास्ट
high
का
codes
नंबर्स
is
बता
been
रहा हूँ मैं.
organized, it's been
रुको
designed.
मेरे को बोलना एक बार मेरे को 2 सेकंड में चेक
Who is
करता हूँ
going to
75
elect the judges of the
721.
high courts? So how many judges are there in the
75721
high courts?
75
That
सोलो
depends on
अमन का
population,
ब्रदर
man.
बोला है, he's a manager, he told
Yes,
me.
exactly that. It depends on the populations. So we can try to tell that every high court will be consisting of
5721
one chief justice
हाँ
and
5
followed by the other judges of the high courts. So here we try to tell the judges of high court can be vary from time to time. We don't have any fixed period numbers of high courts. So what is happening here is the president has his own discretion. He may think if the cases are more and the
Right,
other
right.
judges are not able to solve the cases in that particular times of the president may appoint a few more judges to the high courts. So here we don't have any fixed number for the high court judges, and also our constitution also doesn't tell anything about the judges, like what should be the strength and how they have to do it. Nothing has been there. All the power is only given with the president based on the workload, based on the cases which has been pending. Based on that regulation, the president will be appointing the judges with the high courts. Okay, coming to the appointment of the judges. So who is going to appoint the judges and how?
And they should have prior experience as judge on the lower courts, so that will in metropolitan
Not
courts.
a qualification, appointment. Who is going to appoint them?
The president of India, ma'am.
Yes, the president of India. That is for the judges. Coming to the chief justice.
That I'm not aware, ma'am.
Okay. So always remember the chief justice of the high court as well as the judges of the high court. Everything is going to be elected by the president itself. So the president is the one who is going to nominate them, appoint them. But what is happening here? There are only few changes. One is for appointing the chief justice of high courts. So totally we have
अरे
25
क्या हाल है
high
ना?
courts, right? For this
क्या हाल है?
25 high
बस
courts,
करो।
you'll be having each
बस
chief
क्लास आ
justice
गई
for
मेरी
each
स्ट्रीम
of
के
the high
बीच में, तो we are
courts.
doing
So to
classes
appoint
first,
them,
then
what
we
is
will
happening
play.
here is he'll be consulting with the Chief Justice of India. Okay, Chief Justice of India.
Come
So
on,
we
sir.
have one Chief Justice of India and the governor of
No,
that
brother, right now,
representative
no.
state. So
I
each
just
state
have
will be
like,
having a
if you
governor,
measure
right?
my
So
errors, it will be
those
like
two will sit
5
and
points.
will discuss. So President, Chief Justice of India, and the governor of that particular state, all the three will be having a discussion, and that after that, the president is going to appoint a Chief Justice of the particular state. Clear? And coming to the other judges of the High Court, for this, what is happening here is the president will be consulting with the Chief Justice of that particular state. So with that particular state Chief Justice, he will do some consultations, and after that he will appoint the judges of the High Court. So if you wanted to increase the judges means again he'll be discussing with them, and if you wanted to decrease means again he'll be discussing with them.
ये laptop है या
Okay.
PC,
So
brother?
again I was telling that why consultation
laptop
is
है या
very
PC?
important, because we had few
laptop है या
cases which
PC?
was happening in 1980s, first case, second case, and third case, and all we happened, and finally we came with the prediction that it has to be consulted, because it could be like one way of doing a favor. If randomly
ओए,
if we
animals क्यों
just
है यहाँ
select
पे?
this kind of doing a
मैंने
favor
इसको
across
यहाँ
one
ये
person, so
मैंने
that is the
लगा
reason
था।
they started to
किसी
do
ने notice नहीं किया।
consulting and make
अपने
sure
ग्रुप
they
वाले
appoint
बंदे
the
आ रहे
best
हैं,
person
यूट्यूब वाले बंदे आ
to
रहे हैं,
take up the
कोई
cases and
नोटिस
give
नहीं
the
किया कि
better
मैंने वहाँ
justice.
पर ये रखा है,
So
किसी ने
that's why
नहीं।
we had this considering for concept. Next we have is a qualification of judges. So coming to the qualification of a judges of a high court,
I just covered it, I'm not going to do it again.
what is the qualification?
Ma'am, they should have passed the Indian bar, the Indian law, and they
Yes.
should have like served as judge prior in the lower courts.
Okay. The
Judges,
first
mostly
major thing,
advocate.
all yes, tell.
Yeah, so it is just advocate in lower courts, like so practicing advocate in either the high court or the lower courts, and they should have passed the Indian bar.
Yes, exactly. The first thing always we would like to tell for the Supreme Court as well
Mithali,
as
so
High
this is
Court is he
my
have to be the citizens of India.
Josie Valkyrie. I'm using.
Okay. Then coming
I
to the
forgot the
education
names. I
qualifications, that
just
is
feel
not
old
been
right now.
mentioned, but
So this
they
is
prefer that he is
what?
being
What was the
qualified
name?
well. And next thing, we one of the main reason of telling as
Zenith.
appointment of a
Yeah, I remember.
judge of a high
So
court
Zenith and
is
Ultimate
he
Reboot.
have to
I'm just
keep
keeping
his
it as like
office,
a
that
decoration.
is
This
his
base
judicial
pretty cool.
office,
Very
within
cool.
the territory of India for 10 years. So this is one of the main qualification we look
That's about
forward
it.
if he has to be
Also, this
appointed
octopus
as the
Abby
chief
gave
of
me
the
is
president
it's
or sorry
pretty
of the
unique, I guess.
judge of a
Soft
high court,
copy.
is that he have to keep his territorial office, that sorry, you have to keep his judicial office, judiciary office. You have to set up within any territory. We don't title you have to keep it in only in Karnataka, means you'll be the judge of a that Karnataka government. It's not like that. Within territory, within this India, you can keep anywhere, but for 10 years it has to be set up. Okay. Next is if that is not a case, means at least as an advocate he has to be there for 10 years. For 10 years he has to be worked as advocate. Clear. And coming to the next point, I can tell is in our constitutions also it is not said like you have to do that this, but in our constitution has been said there is no age preferred for to be the judge of a high court. So if any person with any of this qualification, if he has been there, then there is a chances that he may appoint as a high court. So it could be any age limit. We don't expect that you have to be
Okay, so right now I'm
very
serving
old
as
or
gaming
something like
expert
that.
in RIGVEDA.
But
So
when we
I
try to
prefer
tell
hardware
about
deployment, but I'm
the
also really good at graphics and
appointment of the
animation and VFX
president,
stuff.
we always see
I love the
whether he is
physics
a
in
senior
simulation
most
as well.
and how he
So I
is
might
being
do it.
taken the
This guy is
cases
okay.
and how he is
The
being
last
given
time
the
I said
justice.
his
So
results were
all the
not very
things
good.
that the president part of
I love this one though.
point of view
He
we
worked
only
hard
look
on this one.
forward. But here we try to tell the qualification is the minimum
Okay, he
qualification
has
is
his own
the
art style now.
office for 10
I can
years
just say
within the
that.
territory of India, or as an advocate for 10 years, or
Alright.
else you would have got
This
any
is very small.
awards rewarded
It
by
needs to
the
be large and
governor
running
or a
because of
president.
dynamics.
If that is the case, is also he has the chances of being the appointed as the judges of the high court. So coming to the tender, same as the Supreme Court, here also we don't have any fixed term to be the judge of the High Court. There is no fixed term unless he's been resigned or he's been vacated by the seat. Till that period of time, he can enjoy the position, his post. Okay. There are 4 conditions I can try to tell that he can lose a seat. It's not lose a seat unless and until he's doing these 4 things, he may enjoy his position. The first thing is the retirement. Probably, what is the retirement age for High Court?
Should be 65, ma'am.
65 is for the Supreme Court, and for the High Court, we try to tell is a 62 years. So till 62 years, he can hold a office. And if you have any questions regarding those kind of ages and all, we will be discuss the questions or the quotes can be put it up with the president as well as the Chief Justice of India. Like the ages is something less, you have to increase everything. The Chief Justice of India will be consulting.
So there was
Okay.
when
Next is
the
if he
114th
can,
Amendment bill.
if he
It
give a
was
resignation
supposed
to
to
the
raise
president.
the High Court's
In that is the case,
justice
he
to
may just the
retirement age
seats
of
would
the
be
justices
vacated,
to
or else
65.
the
but
president, or else the parliament is
it never
trying to
got
remove the person,
भाई तेरा
the judge from the
ध्यान
High
लग रहा है
Court.
क्लास में किसी और का नहीं लग रहा है brother. I will do
What
good
do you
enough.
mean by this?
Why what? अभी नहीं लगा.
So that is nothing but the impeachment process. Whether if any judges would have done any of the unconstitutional manner, if anyone is coming to figure it out, then the parliament will involve it and will try to recommend to remove the person from the high court. If that is happening in that period of time, the seats will be vacated. He can remove, or else the seats could be vacated when the Supreme Court orders the particular judge of the high court to be shifted to the other high court judge. That is nothing but transfer the judge to the other high court. If this is happen also, the seats can be vacated. These are the 4 reasons how the seats can be vacated. Okay. The first thing is nothing but after 62
It's more
years of
expensive.
age. Second is nothing
You
but
will
when
lose
you
money.
resign, resignation has been given. Third is nothing but the parliament is involving and removing the judges. I can call it as an impeachment process or removal of judge. It could be anything. And next is when he is being shifted to the other high court judge. In these other four cases, the seats could be vacated. Coming to the concept of a removal of judge, this is exactly the same what we saw with the Supreme Court. What is happening that initially, as I said, it's a special majority. Basically, I can tell. So whenever they find out like he's doing some misbehavior, he's not solving the issues cases properly. In that particular cases, what they do is the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha first stage they put a bill and they just put 100 members will sign it. They'll be given respectively to the speakers and the chairman will go through it and they form one committee. So they form three members as a committee. Okay, the one is called as the Chief Justice or the judges of Supreme Court. Next is the Chief Justice of that particular High Court and the juristic of High Court. So which High Court judges has to be removed. So all these three members will sit, will go with a discussion, and they will generate a report. This report will be submitted in the Parliament. If it is coming towards their favor, elections will be happening. In that, we try to tell us two-thirds of the majority has been shown. That period of time, the president will remove the judge from the High Court. But to be now, till none of the judges has been went through this impeachment process for High Court. At least for Supreme Court, one person has been come up with the first stage or first trial. But coming to the High Court, none of them has been moved through this particular process.
That's nice. I don't have to remember much. Only one.
Clear?
And I do not play visual normal games. I tried playing one. Yes, ma'am. So I tried playing.
Okay, coming to the salaries.
Doki Doki Literature Club. It was a fucking horror.
Salary and allowance.
Oh my god! Please teach, ma'am. I'm pretty sure it was like 220 to 25 for normals, and Chief Justice of High Court is 250.
254 months.
Chief Justice of High Courts.
Okay, how much they may get?
Yeah, no. So for normal High Court judges, it will be just part of the bench, so they will be 220 or 225. I'm not sure about the number.
No, I didn't get what do you mean by 220, 225?
No, so how much salary they get, right?
220 in the sense like
2,25,000.
Okay, just have a check on it. Okay, but right now I don't know how much it is there. Again, here we try to tell the Parliament is the one who is going to decide like what could be the salary for the judges of the High Court.
Ma'am, in the last 3 years, they have changed salaries for everyone in the government. So yeah.
Yeah, right. You can check right now how much it is. But in 2009 only they have increased after a very long back. Right now into 2021 or 2 they made a slight increment again. But I'm not sure how much they are getting right now.
Need to find.
Okay. So you can just check out and you can let me know in the next class. So the Parliament will be deciding the salaries after the appointment of the judges has been done. But here we try to tell that you cannot
found it.
decrease
It's
the
225.
salary of the judge of the High Court. Only thing is if there is a time, if there's any, if it is not sufficient enough, you can increase it. You cannot. It is not. You cannot. You can decrease it unless and until there is any financial emergency. Only in that period of time you can discuss with the particular state and you can decrease the salaries of the High Court judge. And until that, you cannot decrease the High Court judge. In 2009, okay, it's way back that period of time. The Chief Justice, they just got something around like initially they had 30,000, that is before 2009. They increased to 90,000 per month, and High Court they just got 26,000 and they are getting 80,000. That was in 2009. This is their salary which they were getting. But right now in 2023, I'm not sure, but you can just check it out and let me know it. Okay. And apart from that, the accommodations, the travel, everything will be free to them. And coming to their pension,
Don't
that
play
is a
those
50% of
games.
the last
They will
drawn
ruin you,
salary
okay?
will be their pension amount. Okay. So next we have one more concept we called as a transfer of judge. What do you mean by this transfer of judge?
They get transferred. I go to this transfer.
What is transfer of judge?
They get transferred from one code to another.
For what reason they may get transferred?
Ma'am, I literally have no clue. Please explain.
That is who is going to do it.
So far, I think the president.
Yes. So the president is the one whenever there is going to be an emergency or necessary in any other states, he may transfer the judge from one high court to the other high court with consulting the Chief Justice of India. So with him, he'll make a discussion in that period of time. He may transfer one high court judge to the other high court judge only. So after the transfer of the judges, the
47
salary,
minutes.
the compensation, allowance,
My ADS is
everything will be
fucking
given to
killing
them
me.
according to the that particular state, how much they are getting, that much the judges of the transferred he'll be getting. But what is happening here, since there was this option the president can be done or can be do this transfer, there was a lots of misuse was been happening. Why? Because is whenever any high court judge is doing any kind of mistakes or something which is doing abnormal and the president is not likely to perform that, so that case is what happened as a punishment. What they did is they used to transfer the particular judge to the other high court. So this was the issues that was able to happen. So in 1977, the case was happening. The Supreme Court took the case and it told very clearly that you're not supposed to transfer a judge to the other as a form of a punishment. You're not supposed to do it only when there is a public interest, when there is a need. If there is one state, the cases are more, and there is seriously the cases are very huge that other normal judges are not able to solve it. The experienced person
Go
or
see a
something in that particular
therapist,
situation,
brother.
and also
Go see
people
a
are interested. They
therapist,
need some other
please.
judges to take up the cases or something like that.
Please.
In that particular situation only, you are
Government
supposed to
therapists, they
transfer.
take 10
That is
rupees.
for the
Just
president
go
to
to them,
transfer the
please.
judge from the
You
one court
need
to the
them.
other court. Unless and until you're not supposed to transfer. Clear? This was a condition which we had for the transfer of judge. And next we have one more role we called as a acting chief justice and additional chief justice. Okay, this is the two concept I would like to tell. Then after that, I'll just show the PPTs. Remember, there is one called as acting chief justice, and there is a additional chief justice. What is this? Sorry, not chief justice, additional judge. Keep it. What is this additional judges? Whenever there is a cases is there in the particular state, let's imagine the cases are more. Okay, for example, in one particular state there are five judges. Let's imagine these five judges are there. Now, what is happening? The judges are not able to solve the issues. The cases are keep on. It's increasing. There are lots of arrear of work has been done. In that particular case, what will happen? The president, what is going to do? He will appoint the some judges for as a to the high court.
Please do.
So again, he is the one who is
You can
going
get
to
them
appoint few
online.
judges to
Okay.
the high courts. So based on the qualifications, so they check other judges are qualified for the high courts. Mean he just check for them, and he will appoint that particular judge to the particular state as to be the high court judge and take up the case. So the valid period for this additional judge is going to be only for 2 years. So within this 2 years, the judge will go to the particular state and he'll take up all the cases and solve all the cases, and he won't keep the backup or arrear of the particular cases. Within 2 years, he finish up all the cases and he will go back to his normal work. This is what we called as an additional judge. So the president is the one who will appoint, and he'll give for 2 years for permission. Clear? Next
Yes.
we have is acting chief justice.
Also pointed
What
by
is
the
this acting chief justice is? The name is going to tell. The president is going to appoint a other judge will appoint a chief justice for India. Sorry, chief justice for the particular state. We call it as a acting chief justice. So how he's going to, why he's going to do this acting chief justice is because whenever the chief justice of high court is vacant, whenever probably you would have taken his leave and you would have gone, or probably you would have given his resignation suddenly, or he was absent, or else he's misusing his duty, he's not performing well, is not doing his job role properly. If three of this condition, if a president is going to see, in that particular cases, what will happen, the president will appoint one of the judge according to the qualification again, according to the high court qualification, he will appoint a judge for the chief justice for the particular state. Okay, but here you can see the difference. The high court will what is happening is, here what is happening, it is just a temporary period, right? Here there is no time limit, like in additional I said 2 years, right? Here there is not a concept of 2 years. Once he has been appointed as acting chief justice, till his retirement age, like this, for 62 years he will be there as the chief justice of the particular state, and he will be taking up the cases.
Cool.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So there are chances that there could be two chief justice of particular state also. Probably there is one who was initially who was there, and other chief justice also could be added up there. So basically, they can also may have two chief justice till, but the one which was added recently, that is the acting chief justice, till his retirement age, that is for till 62 years, he can sit and he can take up the cases and do the regulations according to his rules and regulations. He'll be doing it. So this is what we called as the acting chief justice.
आर्डिन कब खत्म होगा ये?
Clear with this? Acting and additional chief justice?
Oh, when will this end? Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
My ADHD is getting triggered so hard right now. Can't focus.
Okay, this one I'll tell you. So you're clear with this, right? So next class I'll just show the PPT and we'll have a revision on this high court.
Attendance. चार बज गए लेकिन पार्टी अभी बाकी है.
When did we took the last class? It was last week.
It was either Saturday or Monday. Let me check.
This week I don't think so. I think it was Saturday. Answer your attendance, Aryan.
Aryan, class.
Yes, ma'am, present.
Abhilash.
Present, ma'am.
Abhishek K. Abhishek KS.
Present, ma'am. Abhishek.
Abhishek.
Abhishek KS is present, ma'am. Others is also present.
Aditya.
Present, ma'am.
Alrighty.
Present, ma'am.
Akhil. Anthony. Albin. Lalu.
Let's see what
Yes,
Phoenix is doing. Can we play some games?
Amog.
भाई सिल्वर में तो मैं
Anomaly.
सारे ही गॉड हूं ना, कोई भी रीजन वाला. ये बात भी है.
Anupam.
तो मिनट
भाई लैन भी आ रहा है, लैन से पहले प्रैक्टिस करना
अर्जुन.
है ना.
मैं तो स्ट्रीम से भी नहीं.
Aturvish.
हां ना.
Aryan. Ashish. अथुर, चंदन,
Chandan present.
चंदन ये राइट,
Yes, ma'am.
सब कस्टमर डुलिश मत
चंद्र कुमार,
क्यों भाई?
Present, ma'am.
क्या कस्टमर रैंक्स दिखनी चाहिए लाइक साइज है सब।
चंद्र प्रकाश,
हाँ कबाल लैंड
यस,
कमिंग देयर।
Atul Suresh present, ma'am.
ओके, नाग यशवंत, नाग, ईशा, गिरीश,
Present, ma'am.
गोपीनाथ,
अनुराग भाई
गोपीनंदन,
जब लॉबी स्टार्ट होने वाला होगा ना नया वाला
गुरु
तब
प्रसाद,
बता। और तेरा मैंने आईडी
Present,
डाला था
ma'am.
सरिता आया नहीं। मैं अभी आया वैल्यू डाउनलोड करके हैं।
हर्षवर्धन,
इंस्टॉल क्यों किया?
Present, ma'am.
अनइंस्टॉल
भाई custom
पढ़ाई
किया
करने
और
के
एजेंट खेल लो
हार्दिक,
जेट जेट पे तो फिर वो करना है ना
हेमंत,
गेम में तो
प्रदीप,
सब करने हैं ये सब।
इसका नेट गया यार।
जोसबिन,
ब्रो आई लिव इन फरीदा सो आई कैन कम टू कबाब।
कार्तिक,
मिलते हैं फिर
कार्तिका,
गातिश
केविन,
Kevin present, ma'am.
जब मिलोगे ना गुप्ता भाई मेरे को याद रहेगा।
केविन,
Kevin present, ma'am.
कविन नायक और केविन सैम,
Both also present, ma'am. Both are present.
किरण, कुलदीप,
क्या पार्टी वाइज ऑन
कशिक, कुलकर्णी,
Present, ma'am.
करेगा
ओके, कुशल,
नहीं करना क्या?
Attendance है तेरा.
लावण्या, लिखित,
Present, ma'am.
स्किन है
सीसा, कार्तिक, मारू,
M. Karthik present, ma'am.
मंजूर, मिर्गाकी,
Present, ma'am.
बालाजी,
Present, ma'am.
मोहम्मद, नकुल, नीतीश,
Present.
शेरिफ ओनली
नितिन जेसी,
देखो
नितिन जॉन सीजे,
Present, ma'am. Nitin Johnson.
पढ़ने जाना था इसलिए अनइंस्टॉल। वाह भाई
नीतीश यम,
कंट्रोल कर यार अपना। सिक किक भाई अगर
ओमकार,
आप ऐसे करोगे बार-बार चैट पे अपना नाम
पवन,
लिखते रहोगे और कहोगे नेक्स्ट गेम
पवन
तो मैं
दीदी,
स्लॉट नहीं दूंगा।
मैम पवन सतीश
वेट
present.
करो चाहो तो आप चले जाओ। देखो अभी टाइम क्या हो रहा है 15 मिनट बाद दोबारा आ जाओ।
प्रकाश राज,
तुम्हें पता है 15 मिनट बाद गेम खत्म हो जाए कुछ हो जाए
प्रतीक्षा,
आ जाओ फिर डाल दो, फिर मैं ऐड
प्रियांश,
ऐसे मेरे को पसंद नहीं है।
Yes, ma'am.
मैच के बीच में बार-बार डाल
राघवेंद्र,
टाइम
अभिषेक,
मुझे भी आईडिया नहीं टाइम का।
राजू,
हमारा जब मैच होगा
Oh, that's sad.
Present, ma'am.
पता है मैं 2
Ma'am,
मिनट
I'm
लेट था।
present on the
मैं
last
क्लास में क्लास में छोड़ सकता था। मैं 2 मिनट लेट हूँ।
Raju, yes, present on last class also on the Saturday.
यस मैम।
but why you didn't tell me last time?
Ma'am, I told twice. I was in the
Oh wait,
साय भाई थैंक यू।
this is better.
रक्षन, रोहित, रोशन, सचिन,
बुरा हुआ।
अहाना,
Hana present, ma'am.
कला,
मैं यही सोच रहा था।
समीर,
Samir present, ma'am.
भाई
संजय,
ये रेडिएंट रॉ भी नहीं भाई।
शशांक, शशांकती, सयाज,
अगर रेडिएंट रॉ भी
Present,
होता
ma'am.
पता नहीं क्या ही होते थे।
सिद्धार्थ,
बैठे हैं भाई।
अंदर ही नहीं जाने
नेहा,
देता।
सुभाष, सुनील, तरुण, तेजस,
ओए हर राउंड बाय
उदय,
करना है हमें।
वर्षिनी, वरुण, वेणुगोपाल, जीता,
Present, ma'am.
ये क्या कर रहा है?
इमेजिन यू लूज आई डोंट माइंड दैट यार। फन आना चाहिए
वासी,
जैसे ये पता है सब गेम में जब हारते हैं ना और मजा आता है सच बता दो। कल को तुम
यशस
स्ट्रीमर
जी,
बनो और तुम हारो अपने सब गेम
दीप,
में ऐसा लगता है यार
दीप
तुम्हारे
present,
गेम में
ma'am.
इतना अच्छा
ये क्या
खेलने लगे।
कैसे क्लियर कर रहा है ये क्लियर कैसे कर रहा है?
सुनल,
अब हम हर राउंड बाय कर रहे हैं ऐसे खेल रहे हैं।
मिनगर,
व्हाट हैपेंड टू यू व्हाट हैपेंड टू मी मैन।
Mingar said my man is butchering the name.
रोहित, यशस यमस,
राहुल present
मैं तो
मैम.
एक खाब हूँ।
present है.
Dikshit, Darshan,
Present sir.
Present ma'am. Darshan.
Darshan, Janani, Shani,
Careful.
Sharni,
भाई ये
Okay,
हैक
so
लगा
then,
के
so
आया
for
चाइनीज
next
Ma'am,
class,
Rahul present. Ma'am, LB and C is
डाउट
present.
डाउट
अभी आप लगाओगे ना लास्ट राउंड में आप लगा। अच्छा यही है क्या जो
Roll number
चैट में
9.
पूछा था कौन सा यूज करता है?
roll
99%.
number.
क्या हुआ
99.
Rahul is present. Okay, done. Next.
हाँ भाई तो.
Roll number 9 ma'am. 009.
क्या हुआ
What are you doing?
क्या?
क्या 3 है
Okay, next
अरे
class.
क्या?
Kindly
अरे क्या
find
वही
out
तो
like
पूछ रहा हूँ.
how many common
कुछ
codes are
नहीं
there,
हुआ.
followed by,
खेलने को मिलता कहाँ है?
and next what is
I'm
that?
waiting for friends. It's fine. उसके बाद मनन का भी मैच चलेगा ना.
The salary of the High Court judges. Okay,
मनन कस्टम्स कर
that
रहा है.
is 2023.
नहीं भाई हमने ई स्पोर्ट देखना बंद कर
Okay,
दिया.
then
आजकल कॉलेज में बहुत
coming to
ज़्यादा
the
ही
next class.
बिजी रहते हैं.
Friday I may take. Okay, you have class on Friday, right?
We do not, ma'am.
We don't have. Okay, fine. Saturday I'm not sure that I'll be taking a class because there is a
Ma'am, we should have, yeah, Saturday. So conference is all like both Friday and Saturday. So
yes.
yes, it's very confusing right now. We also have like semester exam from Aptech on Friday. It is supposed to be on Friday. I have no clue what they are going to do about it. Management is very confused. They are not telling us.
Oh.
Yeah, so Friday I don't think we can have a class because either I like many of us will be at the conference at JU or otherwise just the exams.
Fine. Yeah, because that is what I wanted to tell. Because the first Friday will be happening in 9th block campus, and Saturday that Niman's conventional hall will be going up, and that is going to held up till 8:30, 9:30, I think so.
Yeah,
So
so-
even I'll be a bit busy over there.
But ma'am, the thing is that on Friday we also have exam. Even though I've submitted a paper on my AI research, but I don't think I will be there if exams don't get postponed because
No. Like, at what time you have exam?
it should be like 1:30.
1:30 you have exam, right? It's online, right?
No, ma'am, we have to go to the center.
At what time? Which center?
Arena Center, ma'am. Arena Jain,
Where it
fourth
is?
floor.
Joining a fourth block, right? If it's possible, right? Since 11:30 itself, it is going to start with the paper presentation. You just come. If it's possible, you just do it faster. You just tell we have exam. We'll do it first. You can just present your paper, and you can just go back at 12 itself.
Ma'am, if it is possible, we will come, but otherwise, I will just prioritize my exams.
Fine. No, if you wanted to, let me know because which classroom you got a mail?
Yeah, I got mail, I got registration, everything done.
Oh, like which guide is going to be there? Which cloud room is yours?
They provided us a number. Let me just check.
Oh, in that they'll tell which classroom and who is your reviewer. They'll be given to reviewer.
Oh yeah, we have. I got the mail actually. Let's check.
Yeah, whoever is going to present it on Friday, you got a mail. So if that is the case, if any of them ask, then let me know because I'll just tell them like you're my students. I'll just tell them to do your presentation first. It'll take like hardly 5 minutes, right? Each 5 to 10 minutes. That's what they said. You can do it up and you'll get the certificates, right? And certificates will be issued on Saturday. You will be do it and you can go to fourth block. It's around say like 10 minutes. That's it.
Yeah, ma'am. Mine is the second last paper.
Don't see the list, okay? List obviously it will be. If you want, we can push it up. Since you have an exam, you can tell the point. Like we have exams, so we just want to finish it up and we need to go to fourth block.
Alright, ma'am.
Something you let me know, okay? Else you can do according to yours. Else I just talk to the any of the in the reviewer who is there in your panel discussion. Fine.
Yeah, ma'am. That works.
Okay. Then can we keep the class at Sunday?
I suppose we can, ma'am.
Then at what time? After lunch or before lunch?
Ma'am, I won't answer for everyone. I am free the entire
Oh, it's
day.
okay, but you just because no one else is replying you.
Just put like evening.
Okay, the same time.
Yeah, evening or like early morning, let's say 8 or 9.
Oh, 8 or 9. Okay, fine. I'll just keep this in mind and let you know. Like Saturday, we'll have the continuation of this high codes. Okay.
Alright, man.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, man. हाँ, बहुत लफड़ा है भाया, बहुत लफड़ा है. Game capture is on. कहाँ है ये? It is just clear, I guess. 3 second का delay. That's major. I might need to buy a camera actually. Do it and roll in extra CPU usage anywhere. Yep, it is taking time here. बिटरेट मीडियम करना तो होगा क्या? It's not instant yet. I think good enough. Bitch, you're not here. Who made this? See, harbor means we like. Bro, what? Yeah, really cool. So you know, like my camera app is consuming like 20% of my CPU. I'm in due for a CPU upgrade, brother. Are you here? Hello.
Yeah, I'm here, but I need to start my stream. But so, wait for a bit. Is Solo having customs?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Give me a sec.
He's losing very badly. We have 2 of the 5 best frenzies in the game. Both of them don't come close to Elder Flame. I have questions about this design language though. Two mountains. जो याद है मिकी माउस
Can you DM? DM करेगा?
Yeah, I can. Maybe he will do.
Match found.
भाई साइमन क्या लिख रहा था चैट में?
क्या लिखा उसने?
ताकि पढ़ तेरे चैट से ऊपर. It was down bad.
Wait, let me change my crosshair. This is not my crosshair. This is neither my crosshair. 4-second वाला use कर लूँ. I use the 4-second one.
I'm very slow right now. Yeah, I got this.
It's okay.
Hi, fight's not over, you know.
I'm a boomer, dude. Just a chill
Fight.
boomer.
Yeah, break's over.
Yeah, sure, buddy. I don't care.
Bye, monsieur.
My sensitivity is feeling different.
Got one.
Oh my god, you destroyed me! I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I need to work on my movement.
Work on it, boy. Work on it. Should I grab a gun too? I wanna warm up, so. No.
Yoru's
I'll
down.
grab a gun. Okay. Others, I need help.
What kind of help do you need?
Mental.
What happened?
I'm playing like shit, that's what happened.
It's fine, boy. It's fine.
I guess. Yeah. Pretty sure there's a dude waiting right here. Yep.
LG barbecue. LG BBQ. LG TVQ. Oh, I cannot microwave. I cannot like you anymore. Okay, so this was just Why crouching? Why are you crouching?
Hello, motherfucker.
Dude, I was in like a very tense spot there.
Hello, others.
Don't crouch. उसको बोलो कि stream पे आओ. Wait, I will set it up. तेरे में लगा रहा push to talk.
क्या हुआ?
Dominating.
तेरे लिए push to talk लगाया थे.
Ouch, you're loud.
Okay, I'm lagging very hard.
Why?
CPU, not enough CPU. I have just 6 cores and 6 threads, so it is not good enough to process everything.
I'm having problems with micro adjustments, but other than that, I'm pretty fine.
I have problems with my
Hello, आवाज आ रही है?
reaction time.
Back up.
Yes.
Who's talking? Ouch.
Okay, brother.
Fuck, man.
Bad move.
Brother, what is happening to you? Raijo, Biska?
Kill.
Ten kills remaining.
Okay. Are you gonna drop? Are you gonna drop? Are you gonna drop? Man doesn't wanna drop. Okay. Drop. Ah ha ha ha. So good, so good. Can't imagine being that good.
I'm sorry about that.
So that's okay, don't worry.
5 kills remaining.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Taken out.
It is what it is.
Oh my god, I just did that. Okay, so.
Can I like have a peaceful
One
fucking
kill
game?
remaining.
Maybe once in a
Oh
while.
wait.
Let's go! Too easy, bro! What's up, Johan? Oh, damn it. Is Solo done with his matches or?
He will be done soon enough.
You want me to queue one more?
Nahi.
No, it's okay. Queue. Adjust your aim, boy. Okay, you know what? Let's just range for a bit until we get in a match.
No, I think his 412 will be done soon.
Dude.
Mohit update there.
Ouch, man. Fuck, why are you so loud sometimes? Wait,
That's-
wait, wait.
क्या अपडेट दूं?
I'm fucking leaving.
मनन का
bro.
खत्म हुआ कि नहीं हुआ?
खत्म जीजी बाय बाय टाटा।
I muted Mohit, dude. I'm back with the bongo.
चलो मैं इसको
cat,
स्पैम
let's
कर
go.
दूंगा।
आजा आजा
मनन किधर है? इसकी सेकंड
I
आईडी
forgot
में मैं
about the
एडेड हूँ
bongo
इसमें।
cat.
भाई साहब।
रेडी
I
रेडी
forgot I
रेडी।
had
ओए
a bongo
क्रैक
cat.
पार्टी मिली हो मेरे को, पार्टी मिली है जिमी की आईडी से हूँ मैं। चल ओपन पार्टी बोल देना, मैं दोनों ज्वाइन कर लेंगे ठीक है। बेंच। हो गया इसका मैच, हो गया। कौन आया है? दास पोजड़ी के आजा, मैं तेरे को इनवाइट स्पैम कर रहा हूँ, आजा। कहाँ गया?
अबे किसके साथ खेलना?
अबे ये कौन वो सब
कस्टम में जाना है ना?
मनन स्टार्ट करेगा वेट कर। भाई मुझे अपनी आवाज नहीं सुननी।
फ्रेंडली निको कौन है?
Avi, what? What's happening? What is happening? Adarsh.
मैं जस्ट
ओए
अपना
आदर्श
बैठा
तू,
था।
हाँ तू से कर ले।
मैं नहीं उठा रहा है।
रुको मैं इसको स्पैम कर, ये मेरे में है एडेड ये मनन, हाँ ये है ना।
Is he gonna play? Or-
पाब्लो भाई भी आ रहा है। प्रियांक
और बेंचो और हेलो 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 हेलो।
ओए ओए मनन स्लॉट नहीं है, सारे मोड्स आ रहे हैं।
क्या है सारे मोड्स
मैं
क्यों
invite
ऐसे
कर
आ
दूं,
रहे हो? कितने
भाई
mods
मेरी
आ रहे हैं?
मैं आ गया ना।
XP कौन है? क्रैक XP कौन है?
पता नहीं एक्सपी से कौन है?
कम्युनिकेशन अबे
आए आर्डन
Legend
हेलो
XP, ठीक है।
हेलो 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 हेलो
आर्डन ज्वाइन कर।
हेलो
आर्डन
हेलो
आर्डन
मनन।
ज्वाइन कर।
अबे भाई तुम क्या कर रहे हो?
मैं डिस्कॉर्ड लीव कर रहा हूँ ठीक है।
एक आई रहे
कर दो।
Oh, we're in. Let's go.
कितना टाइम ले लिया?
What do you mean? मैं तो join ही कर रहा था, मेरा lag हो रहा था.
ये तो मॉड नहीं है।
कलकत्ता वो है।
हाँ तो ये मॉड तो नहीं है।
कलकत्ता वो है लेकिन
बट स्लॉट
देख
विद मॉड्स का मैं या तो नेक्स्ट वाला कर दो सारा, या फिर अभी करना है, फिर बताओ।
आई कैन लीव। आर्डन तो चला जाओ।
गामा
अरे ऐसे मत
मैं भी ऐसा होता सामने चला जाता।
देख जो मॉड्स हो वो नेक्स्ट भी कर सकते हो, मर्जी है।
देख सब वाले हो तो पहले उनको ले ले तो
नहीं मैं कह रहा हूँ नेक्स्ट, क्योंकि सारा मॉड पहले बना देंगे, मॉड मेंबर वाला कर देंगे वो। रुक, तुम 4 मॉड हो ना?
यस।
और कौन सा कोई मॉड रह गया?
प्रियांक भी आएगा प्रोबेबली। प्रियांक आ रहा है। आजा ऑब्जर्वर में आजा।
रुक, 2 चाहिए।
मोहित ये आड़को कौन है? पता नहीं। डिस्कॉर्ड अनम्यूट कर लेना यहाँ पे सब जो भी हैं ऑब्जर्वर वाले।
डिस्कॉर्ड बैठा है क्या तो करेक्ट?
यस यस
कौन से वाला?
हैबिचुअल पे यू।
हेलो।
हेलो।
अरे मैं कौन हूँ पता है मैंने?
मोहित।
हाँ भाई मैं ही हूँ। मेरी रैंक
जिमी
देख
के
रहा है
नाम
तू?
से।
मेरी रैंक देख रहा है तू?
तू जिमी के नाम से आया है, जिमी का अकाउंट है।
भाई मेरा हो गया, मैंने खरीद लिया उससे।
हेलो। अब तुम होल्ड करो ऑब्जर्वर वाले।
अबे तुम लोग थोड़ा ऑटो बैलेंस कर दो। ये क्या रैंक्स है इधर? इधर ब्रॉन्ज सिल्वर, उधर इमॉर्टल
मैप बताओ।
असन ठीक है वैसे।
मैं लीव कर रहा हूँ, अगले में आऊंगा।
ठीक है। नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट। बाइन खेलना है?
हेलो मैं अगले में आऊंगा
कुछ भी
आदर्श।
खेल लो बट
मैं भी
थोड़ा ऑटो बैलेंस कर दे। हो गया ना auto balance?
मैं किसी और के साथ खेल रहा
बैठा हूं। ओए ओए फ्रेंडली बाहर आ, ऑब्जर्वर में आ तू। टेल विल सिटी तू
भाई
अंदर
आ
आ
भी
अटैक
नहीं
में।
रही
हां
यार।
रीजन है तू मॉड्स के साथ तू खेलेगा ना, हम सारे वैसे खेलेंगे, हम सब एक डिस्कॉर्ड पे है ना, तो वैसे खेलेंगे।
ठीक है तो मतलब अभी तू रैंडम्स के साथ खेल रहा है ना?
अभी ये वाला इनके साथ है, इसका नेक्स्ट वाला
Randoms मत
मॉड्स वॉड जो रह जाएंगे उनको कर दूंगा।
कूल स्पेक्टेट कर लेता अभी के लिए।
ये बना ऑटो बैलेंस। बाइंड ओके गाइस।
102 करियर देखते हैं।
लो भाई किसका क्रैश हो गया?
जी जी
क्या ऑटो बैलेंस है?
भाई क्यों हुआ ये?
ओह फोर्स
उसका क्रैश हो गया।
आजा
4
फ्रेंडली
सेकंड
आजा, वो नेक्स्ट खेल लेगा, आजा।
बाइंड
मोहित
बोल 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 बोल।
पुश टू टॉक करना भाई।
अभी भाई मेरे में बोल रहा है म्यूटेड है पैन। 2 मिनट।
ए पार्टी देख।
सामने सारे रेडियन है, अब तू क्या खेलेगा देख।
वेलवेटी पर इसके नाम से कुछ हो रहा है।
एक बड़ी सॉरी।
एक टीम बहुत बैलेंस्ड है और एक टीम का बैंड बजने वाला है।
अबे सोलो को मारने से मतलब है हमें तो।
किल द स्ट्रीमर खेल रहे हो तुम लोग?
Select your agent.
ऑलराइट, किसका पीसी गया?
मेरा।
गाइस तुम लोग अटक गए क्या?
तेरा 16 कोर है।
गेम बहुत
मेरा 16 कोर में मेरा साइड में स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट है, एडिटिंग स्टार्ट है, दूसरी गेम में ग्राइंड चल रहा है।
चुप कर,
और
मुझे पता है।
नहीं, पॉन नॉन नहीं चल रहा। एक नेटफ्लिक्स पे शो भी चल रहा है और पेंट पे मैं कभी-कभी जब भी फ्री हूँ, और दूसरी सीन में इमेज है।
तूने 7 टास्क लिए, तेरे पास 16 कोर है। वैलोरेंट को 4 कोर ज्यादा नहीं चाहिए।
फाइनली
भाई तुम्हें क्या है, ये फ्लैशेस से प्यार है क्या? भेजो 4 फ्लैशेस।
What the fuck?
इनके ऊपर चिल में बैठा है, इनके को भी ड्रैग कर लूं आदर्श?
कर ले कर ले।
हाय सोलो।
और भाई इनकी हेलो इनके
मैं कब से बैठे हो, चलो मुझे विसी नहीं दिख रहा।
एक KFK है।
तू एडमिन नहीं है ना?
कौन है भाई एफके?
रुक, तेरी आवाज इतनी कम क्यों है? हाँ बोला इनके।
मैं कब से बैठा हूँ, मुझे विसी नहीं दिख रहा था।
कोई ना रे, कर दिया मैंने ज्वाइन तेरे को।
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
लक्की भाई, लक्की। ये डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया। व्हाट द फक?
वो डिस्कनेक्टेड है स्टार्टिंग से, इसलिए तुम
अरे आयरन ले रही है इसलिए डीसी है। अरे सही में आयरन 2 है वो। उसे आयरन 2 में रेना उठाइए, सामने वालों को देख लो, शर्म आनी चाहिए तुम्हें। वो डर नहीं रहा तुमसे?
रेना वाले डरते नहीं है। रेना वाले
पहले से गेम से बाहर चला गया।
रेना वालों को डर नहीं होता। रेना वालों को डर नहीं होता, रेना गलती करने से डरता है। सिंपल बात।
लैंड 26। तू क्या करेगा आके? हाँ पता नहीं तू क्यों आ रहा है अभी। मुझे इतना भी लग।
Spike planted. Last player standing.
मत मार।
नाइफ करो।
One enemy remaining.
यार भाई, अब से तू नहीं खेलेगा।
मैंने तेरे पास अल्ट था।
अल्ट करता तो कट जाता।
कटने का चांस था, नो डाउट, बट
हाँ
खुलने में अल्ट करता मैं।
HP
तेरा गेम सेंस वीक है, पता चल रहा है। कल कस्टम में देख लिया था मैंने सबके साथ।
वो तो मैंने ब्रेन ऑफ कर दिया था, पूरा ब्रेन ऑफ कर दिया था मैं।
तो अभी क्यों ब्रेन ऑफ कर रखा है?
अभी तो फर्क भी नहीं पड़ता ना।
ये रहने को देख रहा है ट्रैक।
You gotta do right. You have to do. मैंने क्या बोला, इग्नोर मारो।
हट।
You fought well.
One
ये रू
enemy
101 है।
remaining.
मुझे तो जिसकी कटना दिख रही है क्या? मैं कटना देखने पा रहा हूँ। ट्रांसपेरेंट कटना।
हाँ वो नहीं है, वो बग है, वो बग है। स्पेक्टेटर बग है वो।
That's sad.
कटाना देख तो रही है।
ओह भाई,
ये ब्रिज के पास है ना? हाँ देख रही हूँ।
Behind me. Who's next?
ओ भाई यार,
भाई वो
लॉल
स्मोक कर रहा था भाई, वो स्मोक कर रहा था बेचारा।
ब्रिज की पे लग गया।
Last player standing. Spike
परफेक्ट
down
स्टंट
B.
भाई।
Flash out. Blinding.
क्लास खत्म। यस
गलत।
Playing with solo, not right playing.
Flash.
I hate this angle, Nido. Yep. That angle was never going to work out.
Sit down. My ult. Careful now.
आग लगी।
No charges left.
अब ये बंदा डीसी है। मैंने इसने किया क्या वॉइड ने?
Spike planted.
हेलो मनन।
हाँ
वॉइड ने किया क्या?
कुछ नहीं, टाइट कपड़े पहने थे।
हाँ?
One enemy remaining.
लास्ट एफ
इतना क्या था?
लास्ट एफ
ओके आ गया।
Flash out. Blinding.
नो RTX प्रोसेसर से नहीं मिला। तुझे कोई भी लाइक नया प्रोसेसर लेगा ना, किसी से मिल जाएगा। फकिंग इन दिस प्रोसेसर, लेट्स से 3050। मेरे प्रोसेसर मिल जाता मुझे 200 रुपये, 200 FPS इजीली। अभी मैं एक्सपेक्टेड हूँ मुझे थोड़ा कम है, बट या आई गेट अ लॉट। Wait. Nope, wrong one. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ यार? Yep, correct.
Dead.
Okay.
Last player standing.
Can he clutch? He can isolate the angles, and I don't.
Flash out.
Of course, he had enough.
Blinding.
One enemy remaining.
Make it 4.
Now, इसको आइडिया होगा। ओह, ये उसने साउंड भी दे दिया।
इससे ये क्लच क्या बंडल दिलाऊंगा इसको।
ले पेटीएम कर, पेटीएम कर।
क्राउच पीक था, could have been better, but yeah, उसको पता था।
तेरे को नहीं कंबल दिला, अब तुझे तो ना अपने टीम वाले को बोल रहा।
तेरा इस क्लच था भाई।
पार्टी में
नहीं मैं दे देता, मैं बोलता फिर ये नहीं, ये थोड़ा बताया था कब दूंगा।
फ्रैंक जब नेक्स्ट क्या बोलते हैं सब चालू हो तो मेरे को बोल दे।
Walker's out.
enemy remaining.
You got the perfect
Job
one.
gets a whole lot easier.
ब्रिज का हाथ कितना छोटा लग रहा है.
Touch, touch.
अच्छा मार रहा है ग्रेट ये.
हाँ ये मारता है.
इसी पे बोल. लाइट का है बता सकते.
कौन?
ये
भाई हर कस्टम की रेना ऐसी क्यों निकल रही है?
नेट वो फ्लैट नहीं है.
Who's next?
लाइट लग नहीं रहा.
वो फ्लैट पाया सब खेलने के लिए, क्योंकि मैं बहुत से खेला नहीं ना हूँ. तो मेरा अकाउंट खुला था, तुम्हारा एक्ट 1 में गोल्ड 3 मैं खेला ही नहीं, तो गोल्ड 3 पे ही है वो, इसलिए वो फ्लैट अकाउंट से आया वो. I feel bad for this guy.
One enemy remaining.
Way out.
Flash.
Again 4. Continue 3 round 4 के निकाला.
वो निकालता रहेगा, उसको इशू नहीं है. ट्राई हार्ड करते हैं भाई. वो ब्रीच देखो, ब्रीच की यूटिलिटी ब्रीच कभी खुद के लिए यूज नहीं करता. द फैक्ट दैट यू आर डाइंग टू अ ब्रीच यूजिंग यूटिलिटी फॉर हिज ओन just makes everything sad.
क्या
ब्रदर इतना ही है.
Watch your eyes. Watch your eyes.
ये ले आ गया.
लकी 3 बुलेट और रिलोड की जरूरत. वो से चिल्ला के हील मांग रहा होगा. गेट इट डाउन. नाइस.
Last player standing.
ओह नो, ये कवर नहीं कर पाया प्रॉपर्ली अपने टीममेट को. मार देता.
ये आयरन वाला है ना रहना.
Remember to talk to each other out there. We communicate.
सोलो की टीम में. माइक से कुछ साउंड नहीं आ रहा ना फिर.
तेरे नहीं.
I need a drop.
बहुत कंसंट्रेटेड है शॉट में.
Can't use that.
Oh my God, क्यों गया ये आगे. पहला पिक तो ले लिया, कॉर्सेयर प्लेसमेंट घटिया था, फिर पहला पिक ले लिया इसने, इसका भी आगे चला गया.
हैं सेज ब्रिज का आगे.
ओए वहां से बाहर आ, लेफ्ट पीक कर
यार.
Last player standing.
क्यों मार. अरे यार छुप जाओ.
Flash out.
आ रहा मारा.
आवाज दे दिया उसने आवाज दे दिया ओमन ने.
Time to take these arms for a spin.
ओमन का एक्चुअली टिपी टाइम पे हुआ, अदरवाइज वो मर जाता.
टीपी उसको जस्ट वेव्स के ऊपर से गया.
Blinding.
Spike down B. Healing.
Nice, nice flash.
One enemy remaining.
अरे यार
Yeah,
लैग
true,
हो
true.
गया।
आयरन 3 और सिल्वर 1 में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है।
लैग नहीं है भाई, हाई रैंक्स में ऐसे ही होता है।
Last round before the switch.
Get out of my way.
भाई ये क्रैक देखियो, स्ट्रीम स्नैप कर रहे हैं ये लोग। साला देख लो यार।
एक मिनट चेक करता हूँ।
रोना आ गया।
Spike down A.
शॉर्ट गन भाई, शॉर्ट गन।
Last player standing.
भाई बात ऐसी है कि अगर इनको तुझे स्ट्रीम स्नैप भी करना होता तो इनको तुझे भी अवॉइड करना पड़ता और फ्रेंड निको को भी। जब तक तुम
मजाक कर रहा था।
हाँ
मेरी टीम में अनुरोध है, जब तक अनुरोध है डर की बात ही नहीं है भाई।
कौन सी नहीं दे रहे हम तो स्ट्रीम स्नैप।
तू क्या, तेरी क्या रैंक है? फ्लैट 2 है, तेरे से क्या डरना भाई? तेरी आधी जिंदगी तो इसी में निकल गई वैलोरेंट में, ये बोलते हुए कि भाई टीममेट्स अच्छे नहीं हैं।
There was a violation, bro. There was a violation. सोलो मेरे हाथ में क्या है?
हाँ
Flash out. Going up.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
ये इस मारा क्या ये?
पढ़ रहा।
हाँ वही रेडिएंट वाले।
क्या
The dimensional fabric here is thin.
ऐसा आते कि रेडिएंट वाले दो लिस्ट।
तू जाके देख, पता चलेगा।
भाई तू -6 है डुअल्स में।
क्या करेगा जाके?
ये टॉक
तो है क्या? इसकी रैंक क्या है? इसकी रैंक दिखा। ब्रोंज 3 बताओ। तेरे से तो बात भी क्यों कर रहा हूँ मैं?
brother don't have ego, okay? Get, there's no point, just have fun.
अरे मजे ले रहा हूँ भाई।
ये कैसे मजे हुए?
भाई तू -6 है।
वैसे तो उल्टा तेरी रैंक देख के है।
Can't use that.
ये pissed him off.
टिल्ट हो रहा वही है।
ये मेरा टिल्ट है। अच्छा
जेट कंप्लेन मत करना, तेरे साथ हुआ है ये।
नहीं ये रो को देखकर मजा आई।
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
मैं कुछ खाने को लेके आता हूँ।
Cool.
There. Gun here.
Knife deployed. One suppressed.
I don't care if they're off.
Iron is a very basically Corsair placement of game. Just better aim, slightly better aim, nothing else. You out team everyone, you win the game. Those no stats.
यार बैंक को भी आना चाहिए था.
कौन? बैंक
अरे बैंक.
अरे बैंक क्या बैंक? अच्छा
आगे
अरे
लव
वो
कमेंट
अच्छा डिसअपियर बैंक.
हाँ.
अरे वो लड़के में है अभी.
Alright, so a short cube may look okay. So Kratos just took down 3.
पूरा bang bang bang. आजा इस ले ले छोटू.
Now both are flashed.
ले इस ले ले.
This is toxic behavior. Alright, so
Flash हुआ था क्या?
से फायदा होगा क्या? ये तेरा फायदा होगा. Okay, so both top raggers are doing the same thing. One is trying to chill, but उसको कर दिया गया है tilt. Let's see how it works out. Oh, I'm getting packet loss, which makes sense. Okay, एक मिनट में DNS change कर गया. This is better, yeah. So, कोई stats नहीं लगा रहा है, and whatever is happening is just better aim or surveilling, and people have to check corners though. That is just on habits. ये बंदा सारा info लेके आ जाएगा, depending कहाँ जाता है, okay. He has one flash. That is just reaction time thing. You know that was going to happen. उसके पास कॉल हुआ कि बता यहाँ आने वाला है and they're going to fight him.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Oh, he can ult that. Oh, he can ult that.
One enemy remaining.
He will do everything.
30 seconds left.
That was going to happen.
क्या हो गया बूम फ्री?
वही अल्टी है तेरा. एक बंदे के लिए.
राउंड के लिए, but okay.
ये इसको कैसे पता होगा ब्रोंज 3 है?
हुआ इनका मैच. आदर्श हुआ इनका मैच.
It's called securing the rounds, brother.
Yes, bro.
Thank you.
Nope. Gamma should not do that, right? That's a really bad one.
हर बार यहाँ छुपेगा साले.
भाई ये bronze. I didn't B.Sc खेल रहा. अनिरुद्ध को नहीं देखना है मुझे. So Kratos goes down with the hands of Felicity. So okay, this round is done. They have info BS cleared, and rotation is here anyway, so they will just win this one. Just win it.
Spike planted.
You're gonna get trolled, buddy, if you stay there. इस फ्लैश का फायदा क्या था? बट डेट यूज नहीं कर पाया and you were alive.
भाई ठीक है भाई. मैं नहीं कर, मैं अगली बार मैं करूँगा. नहीं करूँगा.
ये मैंने ड्रॉप किया उसके स्टन में। ओ उसका नाइफ दिख रहा है। ये देखो
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
No way. No way with that. I'll be next probably.
Don't stop fighting. You must keep going, even if you're the only one.
Nice one, Kratos. He just pushed.
Flash! Careful now.
हाँ?
Oh
my God. 360 हो गया भाई आपका।
हाँ बोले।
360 हो गया भाई आपका। अनिरुद्ध क्या पी के?
भाई मेरी लाइट गई, मारना मत, रुको।
यूपीएस की आवाज आ रही है।
आप मार दो।
ओ भाई इसका यूपीएस की आवाज आ रही।
I'll pick them apart. You clean up whatever's left.
अबे लाइट आ गया, ये मॉनिटर बंद हो गया भाई। मतलब वैसा होता ना, ब्लैक हो गया फिर आ गया।
हाँ तो बेसिकली तेरा जो कैपेसिटर्स था उसमें पावर खत्म हो गया।
हिंदी भाई तू एक तो हिंदी में बात कर, पता है
यूपीएस बंद हो गया। बट ब्रदर
जब जैसे पावर गया ना तो यूपीएस कुछ करना पड़ा फेजेस, दैट्स ऑल, और स्क्रीन बंद हो जाता है उसमें।
भाई ब्लाइंड में
और भी यूज करता है साले।
से क्रॉसर प्लेसमेंट देख के मुझे उल्टी आ रही है।
Going up.
ओ भाई
Watch your eyes.
No, 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 no.
Night, night.
One enemy remaining.
Well, they
No,
suck.
no,
भाई
no, no.
हो गया आपका।
ब्रिम भाई डरा दिया भाई।
Match point.
Brother, he had to do 3 bullets in the head. Alright.
Flashbang.
Oh my God.
Spike down
Spike!
B. One enemy remaining.
GG solo.
GG.
देखो कैसे हार गए।
वही मजा आ गया।
बाय 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 बाय।
चलो गाइस, थैंक यू, टेक केयर,
बाय सोलो।
थैंक यू ब्रो,
बाय सोलो, थैंक यू सोलो।
जल्द मिलते हैं दोबारा।
इनवाइट मी।
भाई भाई मौसम हो रहा है।
हाँ कर ले टाइप कर ले।
हेलो
बाय।
साउंड बहुत
मैं कहाँ गया?
You don't speak Hindi? Oh, thank you for joining in. See you again.
बाय बाय हो रहा है। बाय।
क्या है?
Typing this aggressively.
हेलो
क्या है
आदेश। अबे बताओ तो आवाज आ रही है कि नहीं आ रही?
आवाज आ रही है और कौन तो टाइप करता है aggressively? कौन एडवर्टाइज का ब्लू स्विच है उसके पास?
Sounds like a membrane keyboard to me.
No, that's blue.
पहले आप वो आ जाओ, मॉड पहले आओ, फिर उसके बाद मैं देखता हूँ।
वेलवेटी की आवाज भी है।
Sensitive.
Solo can we spectate?
Yes.
Thanks.
ओए भाई माना तेरे पास अच्छा वो है मैकेनिकल कीबोर्ड और बहुत अच्छी साउंड की आ रही है।
भाई तेरे कीबोर्ड की वेलवेटी बहुत ज्यादा आवाज आ रही है।
किसी को मेरी आवाज आ रही है कि नहीं आ रही है? बोलो तो कोई।
आज आ रही है।
सब मौज आ गए क्या?
हेलो इससे
बीजे आजा।
बीजे आजा।
निको भी तो आ सकता है।
निको भी।
अच्छा निको
आजा।
Hello.
Guy, almost kiss the watching, but no, this channel is dead. This channel is dead as frick.
PJ.
Only the point is कि मैं पुराने ऑडियंस से कनेक्ट नहीं करना चाह रहा हूँ।
चल ठीक है फिर अभी ये कर।
मैं कंटेंट
कोई भी पीछे बोल के चुप हो जाता है।
पढ़ाई बीच में आ गया, 2-3 साल का ब्रेक था। So it makes sense कि algorithm will not pick this up. So maybe I will try some.
Hello, अब बोलना कुछ कोई?
मैप बोलो मैप।
But
अरे भाई अब आवाज हुई है सही मेरी।
अभी it is just for me and my friends to tag along, and if you wanna watch your.
नहीं heaven.
आइस बॉक्स मत लगा, हेवन लगा ले।
हेवन चलेगा आइस बॉक्स में।
ठीक है।
तो म्यूट हो जाता है।
इससे 15 वीज ज्यादा था बट
लोटस
नहीं भैया
सब तो से अकाउंट से
लोटस लगा दे लगाना है।
ये अलग ही डिमांड
भाई जो बोलेगा उसकी डिमांड मानी जाएगी। फ्रेंडली नहीं बोलो भाई पहले।
मैं तो बोल दिया हेवन या
फ्रैक्चर लगा दे
पर लगा दे
फ्रैक्चर
हेवन लगा दिया ना बना।
Haven. What do I want to play? Let's see. The Phoenix है।
जेट डिफ करूंगा मैं मनन को।
मैं जेट ले नहीं रहा हूँ, उखाड़ ले अब।
अबे साले
एको आजा।
आपकी आवाज
भाई मैंने इंस्टा लॉक कर दिया यार।
मैंने 5 दिसंबर
वाले सामने इनको मार।
उन्हें दो इधर
है।
निक मोड है फ्रेंडली निको। कैप्टन है नहीं तो फ्रेंडली निको।
कैप्टन प्राइस है कलकत्ता बॉय।
तो वैसे ऑटो बैलेंस किया है और जितनी बार ऑटो बैलेंस किया हारी है।
अच्छा अब जीत
जाओ। बस क्रैक है भाई।
टेंशन मत
भाई क्रैक है भाई, लोग जीतेंगे।
भाई क्रैक इतना
क्रैक है
भाई
तुम्हारे साथ। चलो
सीटी स्टार्ट निकालेगा।
दिमाग ही नहीं चलेगा देखियो।
अब क्रैक हमें क्रैक करेगा।
ये पूरा वीसीटी देखा है वो बैठ के।
वही तो कह रहा हूँ, उसका दिमाग चलेगा रेडियन गेम्स में, यहाँ नहीं चलेगा।
गन शॉट को टिल्ट किया है क्रैक ने।
भाई फर्स्ट हाफ अच्छे चला था। फर्स्ट हाफ में सेकंड टॉप ट्राई करता हूँ। सेकंड हाफ वो फट गया पूरा।
भाई साहब
बात बोल, पर वाइपर कौन लेता है इधर?
इवन पे वाइपर।
लाइनअप फाइनअप करेंगे।
That's very interesting. That's very interesting.
लाइनअप
It's very scary, brother.
लाइनअप कौन खेलता है?
चिल्ला के स्ट्रीम में बता।
Oh,
No, कितना scary that depends on how good he plays. Okay.
Okay, I'm bad bro. सिल्वर में फ्लैट पीक किया लेकिन सिल्वर ही है।
अरे कोई ना, सिल्वर में लाइनअप ला रहा था।
crack can relate till today.
Yeah.
दास आया है। हाँ दास अपोजिट में है ना।
वो इधर दास कौन है?
अगर नूब है नूब है।
टीम में देख भाई सब प्रो है।
Hi, it's Niswan.
अपना सोलो प्रो प्लेयर है, बाकी सब रेडिएंट बहते हैं।
भाई कौन सा प्रो प्लेयर ई-स्पोर्ट्स में
सोलो का भी ई-स्पोर्ट्स नहीं गया भाई, कहाँ से प्रो
वो
है?
Tier 2 esports खेल चुका है।
Tier 2 में भी अच्छे से नहीं खेला।
Tier 2 ई-स्पोर्ट्स नहीं होता।
तू था टूर्नामेंट।
होता भी हो तो तूने खेला कहाँ है अच्छे?
हाँ, इसने खेला नहीं, वो अलग बात
कह
है।
रहा है मैं रिलेशनशिप में हूँ जबकि वो वन साइड में है। वैसा है ये Tier 2।
तेरे को
one
हर
side
बात
में
पे रिलेशनशिप ही की याद आते हैं।
क्योंकि मेरे
क्योंकि
पास
वो
है
हुआ नहीं है ना
इसलिए।
कभी।
सिंपल सी बात।
कल बहुत गलत हुआ
तो
इसके
तू
साथ।
कैसे बोल
but,
सकता है फिर?
क्योंकि मुझे प्यार व्यार नहीं होता।
भाई आपका माउस कौन सा? I use Razer Viper Ultimate. You can type / mouse and check.
और वन साइड वाला प्यार नहीं होता।
प्यार होता है।
वो जिद होती है, जिद होती
है।
चल
ओ यार हाँ ये सही है। जिद प्यार
सोलो
मेरा है,
महेश्वरी।
संदीप महेश्वरी नहीं सोलो महेश्वरी।
नहीं
मैं बिहार से हूँ, but
Solo
right now I'm in
चुप
Bengaluru. I'm doing my college plus job. So I work as gaming gear expert at
सोलो से
RIGVEDA.
नाम कर
So
तो duo होगा।
entire point of the stream is like
Duo
having
कभी
a
नहीं होगा ना।
workout with my friends. और तुम लोग को कोई भी क्वेश्चन हो tech related, I will answer it for you.
आदर्श किसकी टीम में? आदर्श अपोजिट में भाई, मारेगा भाई बंदा।
All right, किसका PC गया?
उसका डर
फेड मारा भाई।
सोलो भाई
यार से कहाँ से तुम?
भाई मैं
आ गया ना देखा।
चल
सेंसिटिव हो गया भाई।
तेरे चीखने की बात कर रहा
आ जाऊंगा।
सोलो ध्यान से अपना रेना
मेरे
तेरे को रेना
को
डिफ कर
काम
देगा।
पे रख ले भाई। झाड़ू पोछा मारेगा तो बोल, मैं तुझे दूंगा। दर
सब मेरे स्टूडेंट हो और आई वुड लव टू बी गेट
Who's this?
बाय माय स्टूडेंट्स समटाइम्स।
अरे कोई ब्रीच लेके मेरे को ब्रीच डिफ
ऐसे से कौन है तू भाई? प्लीज
Breach 30 है
में कौन है तू? You know me personally, right?
मेरे टीम वाला
कब से भाई?
माय बैड ब्रो, माय बैड। ब्रीच बहुत अच्छा है।
But yeah, Isra, if you can now, if you know.
भाई मैं देख रहा हूँ भाई वाइपर एफ के अभी से।
मैं बटारी सर ऐसा।
3v5 है। जेट को
You know
निकाल
where.
I'll find you.
एक ही तरफ वॉल है।
ए
लॉन्ग दो, शॉर्ट दो।
भाई प्रैंक बहन के
भाई ये बैच मुंह पे आके घुस गया भाई ये। भाई ये सीज मुंह पे आके घुस गया भाई। साढ़े
They're going back. गन उठा ले।
Weapon here.
वो दे। I'm watching.
मिड
One
Hello,
enemy
Priyank.
remaining.
कुछ भी कहो मुझे तो अपनी किल में मजा आया।
I can drop one ghost. Do you want?
My ult's not ready. Weapon here.
तू रुक बेटा रुक।
ले।
तू पूरा टाइम लर्क ही करेगा, मुझे इतना पता है। तेरे पास एम नहीं है।
लॉर्कर्स।
चलो मनन तू का खेल रहा है, हम तेरे को 5 मैन पुश करेंगे, ठीक है?
आज अब मिड आ जा।
आ रहा हूँ भाई, मिड आ रहा हूँ, तू रुक।
ये क्या था?
Can you stay your job right now? I will screen a while if you don't mind. Get garage.
भाई बैंक के लोड़े।
ये मिड होता है साले।
अबे भाई मैं मिड आया था, वो थोड़ा वन टैप देख के भाग गया।
One enemy remaining.
भाई दास साले तू, तेरे को 78 कैसे लगा? नाइफ
काट,
मत
काट,
होना,
काट,
नाइफ
काट,
मत
काट।
होना, नाइफ मत होना, नाइफ मत होना,
75,
नाइफ मत होना,
75,
बस।
काट, अबे काट।
काट साले।
काट ही रहा था, कटा नहीं।
वो बेस्ट मूवमेंट है, मिड आजा, मिड और सीधा। ये तो मैं डालूंगा when you call yourselves, when you play in custom and call your friend to come mid
मी बनता
और सीधा उसको स्पैम पड़ा।
सी
Where are you?
सी
नाइस पिक एंड आउट।
Spike down.
Oh, Viper one. I will stay. ये लोग मैनेज कर लेंगे। गराज
आज भोसड़ी के पैसे दिए थे, याद है ना तुझे?
जान मेरी जान, ये लर्क कर रहा है, ये पक्का लर्क कर रहा है।
We have the spike. मैं सीटी देख रहा जेट। ये मैं बता रहा
Find you. Reloading.
कितना डरता है मैं ये लड़की से।
Reload.
मेरी गन कौन चुरा गया? पूछती।
My ult's not ready.
अब नहीं लूंगा, अब तूने चुराया, अब रख अपने पास।
मैंने शायद उन्हें ड्रॉप किया था। बुरा लगा, बहुत बुरा लगा। मैं आपका डिस्कॉर्ड ज्वाइन कर सकता हूँ, कर ले शैडो नेम से।
You know me for my one.
Who are you? तेरे डीसी में सोलो है ना? मैंने दोनों चीज़ रखा है, हैबिचुअल भी और अपना भी। हैबिचुअल बिकॉज़ द रीजन बिकॉज़ आई स्टे मोस्टली देयर एंड अदरवाइज
भाई
मेरा वाला जस्ट
वो
बिकॉज़ यू
सिल्वर
वांट टू टेक
के
टॉक
प्लेयर है, तू अभी तक नहीं
क्लोजली।
तू अंदर ही अंदर तेरा दिल कहता है कि मैं हूँ।
नहीं है,
तेरा दिल तो कहता है, तभी तो तू आके देखता है।
अरे ये दिल अपने लंबे वाले को दे चुका है ना।
चीजों को देखता नहीं, मेरे को ही देखता है आके।
ये दिल ये
तो भाई तू अच्छा खेलता है, मैं कब मना कर रहा हूँ?
कहीं और ही
मतलब मीज़ो अच्छा नहीं खेलती है।
brother, you know the importance of the name Shadow in my life. You also know the importance, like you're also from Darphanga. You know, things are not lining up.
I'll find you. Marked one.
Hello, Priyank.
भाई साले ने फ्लैश करा, काटना था मुझे। मैं नाइफ
एक सी हो सकता है।
मिड में नाइफ, ठीक है? कोई और आया ना?
क्राउच कर लिया इसने, मैंने क्राउच किया था पहले। गो गराज।
For you.
Brother, if these are coincidences, right?
क्या खेल क्या रहा है तू?
भाई ऐसे मत बोल, बहुत सेंसिटिव है वो। और ऐसे मत बोल। Exclamation mark rank. Okay, I have a code for that. So अभी मैं गोल्ड हूँ, पीक डायमंड है, but I haven't been playing for a while. I was focusing on my studies and job.
भाई जिमी का अकाउंट लेके कह रहा है ये मेरा अकाउंट है। साले तेरा प्ले सिल्वर जैसा है, लेके अकाउंट तू एसेंडेंट आ रहा है। क्या
अनरैंक जैसा प्ले है
भाई मेरे को जो अकाउंट मिला मैं लेके आ गया।
Otherwise,
क्या मतलब तेरा अकाउंट भी तो रेडिएंट है, वहाँ पे भी तो
मार ना rank मार, exclamation mark rank, you got it. It's updated. Already happened up.
इस तो बन नहीं रही।
Where are you?
भाई ये भाई
शॉट कर दिया।
भाई अटक गया भाई, मेरी वो
They are playing very split.
हुआ नहीं डैश।
Playing anti here.
जाओ, सारे जाओ।
Nice pick, kill
वो
garage.
देख लर्क कर रहा है, लर्क करके बोल रहा है इधर आ जाओ सी पे।
सेज एक बाहर में वेट कर रहा होगा तेरा, आई एम प्रीटी
मैं
श्योर।
मर गया भाई।
ए भाई तू माइक यूज कर रहा है इसलिए साउंड नहीं आई।
जी भाई मैंने रीना टिप
Spike planted.
भाई मेरी आवाज आ रही? हेलो?
नहीं आ रही।
Find you.
आ रही है बट सुननी नहीं।
Last player standing.
हाँ तेरे को किसकी सुननी है मैंने?
मुझे?
तो जिसकी सुननी है सुन ही नहीं पाता ना।
ना मेरे को चल बे नहीं सुननी अब किसी भी।
वो बात नहीं करता।
Anyone feeling generous?
कैसे करता भावनी दे
बात हाँ
है।
Teşekkürler. Thank you.
मैं खेल रहा
ओए 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 जेट और सेज कौन है? सिंधु और काइसी बात करो यार।
यस करते हैं
कंटेंट की खेती करने दे यार। मैं जा रहा मैगी
अमित नहीं आ रहा।
जा बना मैगी। कौन सा मैगी बना रहा है?
Marked one.
Come on, Jimmy.
Trying to
See?
hide.
हेलो मोहित।
लेटर भी नहीं था भाई।
वाइपर है वाइपर।
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
इसके क्रॉस है भी टपका में।
Last player standing.
रेना डिफ विंडो
नो वे तू विप करने वाला था। कौन सा मैगी बनाएंगे सर? नो सो चिकन मैगी इज एक्चुअली
बट
प्रीटी
तू
कूल।
जितना बोल रहा 06 पे बैठा है।
तेरी आदत है भाई।
मेरी आदत क्या है? तू सही में इतना जितना बोल रहा लग नहीं रहा तू खेलने आया है, ऐसे मजे लेने आया है, दूसरों का गेम खराब कर रहा है। निक यहाँ अच्छा खेल रहा है।
ठीक है चलो ट्राई हार्ड।
जेट खेल लिया फिर तू कुछ और ले लेता, ब्रिमस्टोन लेके खेलता।
Where are they?
तेरा ट्राई हार्ड क्या होगा? 0 से 1 किल पे आना बस।
Where are you? Bring them down. We'll catch them.
बस निक का एक ही काम है, बार-बार बेटा करके यहाँ पे
भाई हक दिया मैंने फिर।
Bring them down.
रेना भी है।
पाइपर शॉट है।
Oh my god.
कुछ नहीं देखा।
ए आगे ए शॉट।
ई शॉट एक है। दोनों। मुझे निकलना था यहाँ से। No, chicken Maggie, you don't have to cook like. No.
भाई यार।
भाई तू बहुत सेंसिटिव है। रिवील लेता नो प्रॉब्लम। हाँ मैंने गलती किया लाइक मैं बोला कि मुझे पहले स्विंग करेंगे ये। मुझे वहाँ से भागना था और टीम को वेट करना था।
तो 0 क्या ट्राई हार्ड देख उसका 07 से एक असिस्ट लिया है। मुझे ये तो उम्मीद नहीं थी।
वो सड़ी के रुक अभी तू रुक।
नहीं मैं तो भाई अभी 3 राउंड और देख लियो क्या हो। तो इसको किल विल मत देना, साले को मार देना कहीं भी। कोई देखे ना देखे जेट को ही मार देना।
I'll find you. Still waiting.
I can pick one.
ये कर ले।
Too
भाई यार 26
Mark one.
मैं निकल रहा भाई।
सी रहे वो कार्टून सी रहे चल। बीपी आएगी सी है बीपी आएगी। ओए ए पे यहाँ पे प्लान।
भाई यार
तू मना कर रहा था मारने के लिए, मार ही दिया तूने।
I'll find you.
अरे यार
I will need help.
चले यार।
गराज है।
तेरे पीछे से आ रहा है।
Last player standing.
भाई क्रैक चूतिया है क्या? बोल रहा हूँ तेरे पीछे से आ रहा है।
I don't trust you brother.
Seconds left.
+1
You don't trust me but मैं वहाँ पीछे से मरा है ना, तो और कहाँ से आएगा?
ऐसे बोलता है भाई।
I shot breach.
देख रहे तू?
सोलो तुझे आईडी नहीं आया, मुझे रिवाइव दिया उधर।
अरे मैं ही चूतिया हूँ।
नहीं चूतिया नहीं। तू एक बात बता, यहाँ ओके तू बी क्यों बाहर देख रहा है? कोई पॉइंट है बी का? कितना कौन सा बीसीटी में 10 प्लेयर खेल रहे होते हैं ऐसा?
नहीं एक भी नहीं।
अब पता चल गया, तू देख नहीं रहा होता वीसीटी, तू बस ये देख रहा होता शक्ल लोगों की।
आई मीन वो काम करता देख लेते, वो काम भी नहीं करता उनका।
नहीं मैं समझ सकता हूँ क्योंकि मैं जब लड़कियों का इवेंट होता मैं भी यही करता।
कांट रिलेट।
यार किल लेना जरूरी था भाई।
Get out of my way.
Wait, come.
भाई आया भाई आया।
क्यों
आया
09?
था मैं।
भाई इसका क्रॉसर इतना बड़ा बिंदी है।
ठीक है भाई बच लो अभी, बच लो बच लो।
Be faster.
सीलोंग। घुस चुके हैं।
One enemy remaining.
भाई काट दिया।
बुरा लगा।
बदला लूंगा मैं तेरा, बदला लूंगा
मेरा
मैं।
टीममेट मेरे को प्लान दे रहा, मैं सुन रहा हूँ आराम से भाई।
मैंने एक ही कॉल दिया। मैंने बोला सीलोंग बिकॉज तुझे पता तू सीलोंग है, मुझे पता तू सीलोंग है, और कुछ नहीं।
क्रैक भाई मान ले।
नहीं इट्स गुड।
भाई मेरे को शर्म आ रहा है जज देख के मेरे टीम में।
मोहित
ट्राई हार्ड बोला था किसी ने, ट्राई हार्ड करेगा।
Where are you?
हिल दे से।
सीलोंग एक।
Spike
साले
down mid.
दास। बुलडॉग है। अबे तू क्या ले रहा है बुलडॉग? तेरे पास तो है ना
One
वैंडल।
enemy
अबे
remaining.
एक पीछे ए लॉबी।
बुलडॉग कौन ले रहा था भाई? स्पाइक ले
ले जाना बी पे।
माय बैड।
अरे तुझे नहीं काटना था।
पास कर।
हाँ
कर।
क्या यार,
Bring them down.
एक और
काट मार दे।
घुस
नहीं काट पाएगा भाई।
आजा आजा।
काट पीछे से काट।
Last player standing.
65। तू कर क्या रहा है तू?
काटना नहीं है
भाई
ये
देवू क्या कर रहा है?
क्या?
नाच क्यों रहा है ओपन में?
30 seconds left.
नाच मेरी जान होके उड़ंचू छोड़ दे सारे किंतु परंतु। वॉल बैंक हाँ लगा 62 लगा वॉल बैंक।
10 seconds left.
Nice.
भाई
Anyone
कोई
feeling generous?
अपनी स्किन दो। ये नहीं
कोई अपनी स्किन दो।
खालू खा।
कौन सी है तेरे पास?
Teşekkürler.
हाँ भाई।
Thank you.
रिवर
वो दे उसने कहाँ? अरे ड्रॉप देना। तू इससे मांग हुई गंदे अपनी और फिर
ओए
drop
सारे
दे।
ओए
अरे ड्रॉप मांगिए गंदे दे।
Anyone feeling generous?
तू अभी भी
बी करा।
कहाँ है तेरा ध्यान?
I'll find you.
बी
Still waiting.
भाई क्लास है भाई अभी थोड़ी देर में।
भाई
Bring them down. Reloading.
बी में है और दो बाहर है।
फर्स्ट गेम है भाई, फर्स्ट गेम है मेरा।
40 देना।
One enemy remaining.
Any flash?
भाई तू क्या ऐसे ही खेलता अपनी पूरी टीममेट को बेट करके?
बेट नहीं होता, तू भी तो करता है बेट। रेना
Where are you?
ये जा रहा है।
भाई मोहित मेरे को पहले एक बता, मेरे पे क्यों ध्यान दे रहा है? अपने पे देखना एक बार।
भाई जीरो होना।
जलता है तेरे से।
तू ट्राई कर भी नहीं रहा, दूसरों का गेम खराब कर रहा है।
कोई बंदा बैठा है हुआ
30 seconds left.
A shot. A shot.
ए शॉट तो नहीं है
10 seconds left.
Bring them down.
Last player standing.
Nice try.
I'll find you.
हो गया प्लान तो हो गया
Spike planted.
मतलब 2v1 को इतना गंदा बनाया ना इन्होंने जीत लिया वो ठीक बट फिर भी
Push a button. Save the day.
आपको शॉट मैंने मिस नहीं किया इन माय डिफेंस
ना
I wonder why.
Last round in the half.
तू जान मेरी जान
I wonder why
तुझे
speaking
जाने
होता।
नहीं ओए जेट ड्रॉप दे
Even I wonder.
ऑप तू खुद बाय करके दे दे ऑप ओह सॉरी ऑप नहीं वो वैंडल
बुलडॉग देना ब्रिज
एक क्लास का टाइम हो गया क्लास कौन ज्वाइन कर रहा है
कौन
आर्डन क्लास टाइम हो गया
Where are you?
रेस कर देंगे बेस्ट टीम के पास
Chat close है.
One enemy remaining.
भाई ना
यहीं कहीं बैठा है लर्क सी पे लर्क कर रहा है पक्का
That was perfection.
नहीं भाई
आर्डन क्लास ज्वाइन कर अभी इसका होगा
नहीं भाई
गलती तुम्हारी नहीं है फिर तुम्हारे में 5 वर्सेस 4 हो रहा है पूरा गेम
मोहित
मैं जा रहा हूँ भाई इनके
रहेगा
ये भाई ऑफ पे मर गया
भाई टिल्ट हो लेता
कोई बात नहीं
आज तो ये देना
इसके लिए लोग जब भी तो आएगा लोग कहेंगे और क्या हाल है 12-2-12 ये कैसे बोल
तू भी था एक बार रेडिएंट गेम में
12 के आगे है ही का
सोया हुआ था मैं फिर भी ट्राई हार्ड करके ट्राई किया तू तो वो भी नहीं कर रहा है यहाँ पे कस्टम है ये तो भाई
ठीक है भाई
कौन है यार सैम भी बोल रहा है देख चैट में देख 4 लोग बोल रहे हैं मैं मोहित को एक किल दे के आया रुको अरे यार खड़ा मर गया यार
सॉलिड साइट इन साइट
एक लॉन्ग आए लॉन्ग देखो प्लीज
अभी थोड़ा राइट लेफ्ट तो होया कर खड़े खड़े मर गया
भाई 30 लॉन्ग
बजले एक दिन मेरा भी दिन आएगा
क्यों तू कुत्ता है
नहीं मैंने कहा बोला कुत्ता हूँ मैं
तो का दिन आता है
Last player standing.
टाइमिंग करवा
Spike down
ये
A.
लोग हाल होता है
One enemy remaining.
बंदा कितना लैग हो रहा है
बस पूरा गेम में स्मोक ही करता रह गया अब स्मोक के अंदर बैठ के स्मोक हटाएगा
ऐसा क्या
शुक्र मना मैं नहीं था भाई
ऐसा
ये इसका पर्सपेक्टिव ही ऐसा है कि तू कुछ भी कर सकता था
मैं जेडिव बोल रहे थे
अभी डेड डिफ तो है
अभी ये मत बोल
डिफ की जगह है ही नहीं भाई डिफ के लिए कुछ करना तो पड़ता है भाई
फॉलो रुको
भाई छोड़ दे लड़कियों की स्ट्रीम देखना थोड़ा फोकस कर पे हो जाएगा
लीक देखना हम लोग साथ निक भाई हेलो क्या हाल चाल
ए जिंदे वापस आ अबे
अबे फिर मर गया
Last player standing.
निक भाई क्या हाल चाल
मैं फंस गया था
भाई इसको 104 दिया मैं
As much as this world hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
मैं एक्चुअली पिक लेने बाहर आया था, इसका बॉडी ब्लॉक हो गया, मैं पीछे ही निकल लिया।
आर्टिन जल्दी खत्म करना भाई।
बॉडी ब्लॉक हो
क्या है, जल्दी खत्म करूँ?
क्लास है, तू आ गया?
नहीं आने दे रहा है वो
ओके
बोलना, मैं रूम में हूँ।
मैं नहीं बोला, मैं ज्वाइन भी नहीं किया, मुझे निकलना है यहाँ से।
I'll find you.
ओ लॉल लॉल भाई।
One enemy remaining.
ये कर दिया।
Boy, you good?
काट 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 काट
एक लेफ्ट साइड
भाई।
एक क्लोज लेफ्ट साइड
The hunt begins.
नाइस अल्ट भाई। काइजी डर गया भाई, काटने वाले थे।
मैं इसलिए राइट लेफ्ट चेक किए जा रहा हूँ।
हाँ हाँ
जीजी भाई जीजी।
क्यों दबाया?
किसने? तूने स्टार्ट किया था ना भाई, तूने स्टार्ट किया था ना मनन। मैं तूने जीजी भाई, मैं क्लास जा रहा हूँ, मैं क्लास जा रहा हूँ।
भाई ये पहला जेट है जो 0 किल लेके जीता है।
मैंने सरेंडर किया, तुम 4 जनों